Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 848th stream, shall we? Yes, we shall. Memory Martin, how are you doing? And guess what, everybody? Well, we have a new to us riding lawnmower. Yay! So my apologies for the over 2 hour delay, actually almost 2.5 hour delay to get to this point. But there was a whole series of events which transpired and led to a pretty good deal on a fairly new riding mower, a couple years old and in great shape. And so my dad and I went, looked at it with Mana Sprout, and it was a good deal. We'd been working towards getting something like this. Anyways, we decided to purchase it and split the cost, and I'll take my dad's old mower and he'll have the newer one, and they have a larger property to mow and things like that. So this is a bigger deck, so that's nice. And his works great because I borrowed it last year to work our yard. And the thing is, I really just don't relish the idea of mowing a whole season with my push mower. It's just become harder to make the time and everything. So anyways, really happy that we got a riding mower. So that's a little bit of news. And thank you again for your patience. Sometimes those life things happen, and it was just one of those things where something had to give. And unfortunately, it was the stream. The stream had to give. And, but it worked out, I think, because we're still getting the stream in. It's a little bit later. But Memory Martin, I really wanted to play with you because we need to, get in there and splat some Inklings and Octolings in Splatoon 3 now that you've got the game, and I can't wait to do it. And Memory Martin says, doing good. The kids enjoyed digging out their dino egg. Excellent. And Memory Martin also says, by the way, when I said I was expecting a 1-Up John raid, I meant for you. Oh, I won't be able to stream the Splatfest, unfortunately. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, hey, that's cool too, Also, happy Revenge of the Sith, and I am wearing what I think may be the most appropriate shirt for this event. Let me show you. Some of you may recognize it, but here we go. Is that not a good one? How appropriate is that, right? Right, Kreiser. Well, you just missed the explanation, but I'll share it again later. The short story is, yes, we do have a new to us riding mower. Kreiser's in here too. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay. Had you muted? Well, fine, Kreiser. Let me go ahead and hop into the quad, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag in Memory Martin and Kreiser. And how are you doing?
Now I have to mute you on the stream. There we go. I'm not hearing mana of mana. Wait, oh, that's the game.
There we go. Nice.
Of mana.
Lovely.
Of mana.
How are you?
Wait a minute,
doing?
it's shutting down this month. Isn't it?
Echoes of Mana is, yes, I know.
Yeah, but shutting down this month.
No, I was wondering, wait, which game was that? The one that I did play, the one that I wanted to play with you guys. But it closed as soon as I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually very disappointing. I think that game had a lot of potential. Maybe they overdid it with the events. That's kind of my take. But yeah, I'm bummed about that.
They went too hard with the events? I didn't keep up with the game too much.
That's the problem. I think they had too many events where if you just, could kind of casually follow along, the story was compelling. It was good, Hey,
yeah,
Mike
it was so cute.
Welcome
and
on
the
in.
sheep boy. I forgot the name.
Right.
Bashir?
Mike Tron, come on in. I am
Mike.
getting these things. You know, I think
Brisket.
Discord is getting more and more bloated because I am getting these issues where there's a little popping in the audio when I start using Discord more. A little bit unfortunate. But yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mike
Mike.
John.
Hi, I'm on Team Courage
Oh, okay.
right now, and so far I won 4 matches so far. And
Well, we're gonna.
I kicked him from the call.
That was not the look.
No, sorry,
Okay.
Mike.
Mana, that was not the wisest thing of you because
That's
you
right.
have the courage to come back and fight us head on.
exactly.
That's right.
And you
No.
dare yourself call yourself wisdom.
You're right.
Remember,
Yeah.
I'm a moderator too, so I can do whatever I want.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, flex that
Bad,
courage episode.
bad stuff.
Huh?
Well, in any event.
Oh yeah, bad mana.
Well said, baby.
Oh gosh, Mitron, I'm messing with you, but
She says hi.
oh,
Of
hello.
course you
Here,
are.
let's snap our fingers real quick, shall we? Boom.
All right, here we go. 3,
And
2, 1, snap.
Snapple.
Snapple.
Apple.
Snapple.
Oh, I'm getting my butt handed to me.
No.
Maybe
That
I
seems-
still have to
Oh,
pick a team. Where do we
Mhm.
pick it? We can pick power.
So
There's a giant TV screen like behind you. Like if you pan the camera behind you.
yes. So right,
Behind me.
I
Oh,
maybe to your left as you first load in, but I am gonna have the intro section here. So let's see what is said. I did a little play before the stream.
Oh, no.
No.
Just to warm
Hey,
up.
some
hey,
this
like
morning.
that.
But let's see.
I played some
here.
this
Played
morning
like a week.
just to level up.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
So right now, we're gonna
Wait,
see the good
but-
stuff here.
what is it?
Which do you seek? The Legend of Zelda's themed Splatfest is underway, and again, you know, I've got the right shirt for it, right? It's the Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, I see.
Revenge of the Sith. We've got the Zelda,
Ooh,
right?
That's cool.
Right.
Oh,
See?
that's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm wearing
pretty
my
pleased with that
I'm
one.
wearing my Spider-Man shirt because Spider-Man has a lot of courage. Remember?
This is good. I like this. So
Didn't you
Uh,
wear
we
this
got
shirt
a
last
first-
year?
say
We
what?
got our
I know
tush
I-
handed to us.
Are you
I've,
gonna
I've,
keep memory before saying that?
I've seen mana in that
I've
Link
worn it
Star
before, but
Wars
it's
shirt
been a
before.
while. Hey, Stillwell.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, I'm
Hey,
excited to
Bessie.
see this. All right, drum roll, please. Oh, power 1. Oh
Yeah, it was
man,
power.
that was
I
so
know,
winning a little
close.
bit.
It's really close.
That was so close.
Yeah, this is extremely.
Darn. Stillwell says, "May the Triforce be with you." Wait, I see what you
Okay,
did there. I
so-
like that one. I like that one a
Nice.
lot.
Team Blue. Wisdom.
Yes, Team Blue, and let's see here. Well, okay, I should have played a little bit more. See, you know, I could have been the you know, the difference. I could have made the difference there. All
The
I
right,
could have
Balance?
too if I knew how to do the sneak peek.
it's just playing. It's literally just playing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you just play it before the event,
Oh, well,
then
okay.
yeah. So
Oh, well, I did.
you have to, you know, choose your team, wear the T, and play.
Oh.
Well, I don't even know if you have to wear the team. You might
gotta choose-
wear the shirt. You may not. Have to.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pick a team prior to the event starting.
Gotcha,
So.
gotcha. Yep. Well, this
didn't
is
know
all
how to
new.
play
This is your
Splatoon last
first
month.
Splatfest, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I didn't do even in Splatoon. I think when I got Splatoon 2, basically all of them were done.
Okay.
Or I didn't
Aw.
care. Or I
Right.
didn't care for them. I don't.
By the way, Mana, this is my 3rd time playing Splatoon, like 5th, like ever.
Nice.
Session.
Nice. I love this. This is gonna be super fun. So a couple of
Paintbrush
things.
gang.
Yeah. A couple of things just to kind of share about the game as maybe some quick tips. So obviously the gist of this is a turf battle. So the goal is actually not necessarily to take out other people as much as to make
Oh,
sure that
I
we
love that.
have the most ink on the ground by the end of the battle. So with that in mind, you know, if you're moving across enemy territory and getting to their side and spraying ink, that's a good strategy. If you're spraying ink on our side and covering up area that is not covered or areas that the enemies have covered, that's good. If you are attacking people who are otherwise trying to advance into your area, that's good. But, and I do fall prey to this sometimes, if you're just sort of attacking people for the sake of attacking people and losing sight of the big picture, it's pretty easy to lose that way.
Oh man, I gotta tell you that I got a strat that memory's gonna say that I say this more often, but you cannot deny, man, that it's a cheeky strat. That I have a paintbrush, which is as far as I know the fastest weapon.
Yep.
On movement. So I basically just splash a little bit.
Ooh, Gar's rating us.
Oh,
Hi,
Gar.
Gar.
great.
Howdy.
Hello.
Jump scared.
Well, howdy. Yeah, I think we just
Ma'am.
terrified.
Why is this? Why is this Five Nights at Freddy's? I did not sign up for this.
Well, welcome
Okay.
on in, Gar. Thank you so much. Here, real quickly, we'll put a pin in that comment there. Crazer will be
Yeah.
right back to you, but I got to give a shout out to Gar, and welcome on in, everybody. We are being rated. Grab that boomerang or slingshot. I've got the Master Sword. Oh, and perhaps check out Gar's stream, playing some retro. What have you been playing, Gar? And thank you for coming on in, everybody. You can follow with the link that's in the chat right there. Gar, family-friendly streamer, awesome guy. Thank you so much. I know he's been playing a bunch of Zero. This is, Mega Man Zero.
Mega Man Zero. Ooh.
Yep. And also, if you're new around here, my name is Mana. I'm an E for Everyone family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo games, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. Happy Revenge of the Sith, right there. And that shirt is appropriate for the combination of Revenge of the Sith and the fact that we are playing a Zelda-themed Splatfest. So, very excited for this one. Oh no, yes, I hope you feel better soon, Gar. Sorry that you're not feeling good. But thank you so much for that very kind raid. And yeah, we'll chat with you later, all right? And so, Crazer, you were saying, what is your cheeky strat?
So the cheeky strat is that since I have the paintbrush, I pretty much like just swing paint in the area, swim in it to recover a little bit of ink, and keep covering until I have my ultimate ready. Once I do, I just hold down the brush to go as fast as I can through the enemy ink, get a little bit more splat, wait until an enemy comes in, and then I have the stamp master thingy,
Beautiful.
like the hammer.
Beautiful.
And then I just stamp back because, like I said, I breach through the ink, and I chase enemies through their ink while painting my own. So
I love it.
it's
That's a good
basically
strategy.
It's a painting strat with collateral damage.
It is a good strategy. So yeah,
it's so fun.
another little tip is I always hold down the ZL button.
Always.
Always.
ZL.
ZL. So if you
But
can see
that's
my
for
screen
free.
right now, I'm swimming around. When you are in ink, when you're in squid form, you are going to be able to travel the fastest, and you can also go up walls quite easily by spamming the jump button while you're going up them. Anyway, while I'm going around, I'm doing this now. Here's the thing: I'm not letting go of the ZL. I'm gonna look for a target. I'm gonna come right up to it. Boom, attack. I'm gonna
Jump attacking.
boom, 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 boom. Get right up close, and then I'm not letting go of ZL. I'm actually just pushing ZR at that time. And what that does, that's kind of a nice way of basically ensuring that you're always swimming unless you're shooting and you want to be shooting. So this is kind of...
Set R overrides set L. So
Exactly.
as long as if you don't want to attack, you're always gonna swim. That's very,
Exactly.
very smart.
And then the only time that I ever do, I mean, there are times I don't have ZL engaged. The only times is when I'm intending to walk. So, I get up and I'm walking like this, instead, because otherwise
swimming
it's
when
like,
there's no ink.
yeah, you're like,
Yeah, very smart.
yeah. So
Absolutely.
that's just my little kind of tips and tricks for you. Kind of my,
Didn't know that. Thank you.
yeah. those were some things that I learned back in Splatoon 1, and I thought I would share them. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do Splatfest
crud.
battle with friends, and
Ow.
I'm gonna create a room. Oh, actually, let's just take a quick peek and lurk and see who's here. One Up John is online. There's Mike
That's
Mike
online.
Racer, Mew Paints,
I'm
Metroid,
here.
JC's dog. There we go. Boom. But we're gonna go create a room. The password is going to be it's going to be 2580.
Oh, come on.
What happened?
We're getting
Wait,
destroyed.
Oh, he's in a match.
Yeah.
You're on the team that I'm fighting against right now. I think it's Wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wisdom
we're the
right
chief.
now.
That's right.
Am I on the wrong account? I might be on the wrong account.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the stream. I'm on the stream
Oh, crud.
account.
Whoops.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Whoever saved me. Oh, boy.
Mana,
Oh.
how do I join the?
So when you go into the little elevator where you start
Yes.
a mission, what you're gonna want to do is move the directional pad to the right on the Splatfest, and it'll say Splatfest with friends.
Oh,
Battle open.
Well, here I'll just
Because
go
this
back.
is
Oh,
Splatfest
hold on.
battle.
Yeah, Splatfest battle. You want to go to the right, and it'll say Splatfest with friends.
Yes.
Then you're gonna choose that
Uh huh.
with A button, and now you should see a list of friends, and you should see me, and then be
We're
able
not friends
to.
on Switch.
Oh, well, let's rectify
Oh,
that.
right. They're not friends.
That's the
That's-
thing.
that's
so
why-
I was.
better
That's
change
why
Well
that.
then.
That's why I had to think for a second, because like in my head, I'm like, oh right, we're friends on my stream account.
Gotcha. Okay.
Clearly not.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. Do you want to DM me your friend codes and I'll add it in, or do you want?
Sure thing.
Sure.
Boom. Let's do
Give
that.
me a second.
I'll do add friend.
Let me just finish.
Holy
me see where
gravy
mana
cakes.
is.
We are so done for.
Oh no!
I
Ow.
mana.
hate when that
This
happens.
is SW.
So I'm gonna like what level am I on this? Personal.
There you go, mana boy.
Oh,
Sweet.
No, I'm
Why do I
Praisers
like-
for the win.
So, I know that I like to say, like putting boy at the end of someone's name is fun to say, but for some reason, mana boy always sounds the best to me.
It's a good one.
It's
There
a
you
delightful
go.
thing to hear, mana boy.
And then MM, as soon as you're ready, I'll add yours.
Yep.
M&M,
One second.
and I'm Skittles.
You know what's funny?
What? You had Skittles.
Uh-huh.
Fruity.
Yeah, I went to Publix this morning to grab my pub sub for lunch
Yay.
after work.
that sounds
And I figured-
good.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
figured I might as well get my dinner too. Because I ran out of fettuccine.
Oh yeah, and that's very fitting that you said that because this is a Zelda event, and you know what? What's one of the best known phrases in Zelda?
Huh?
I wonder what's for dinner. Please tell me, Mana, that you know the phrase.
That's in the CDI games,
Game
isn't
Wisdom
it?
just won a 100
My
times
boy.
battle.
I was
Oh,
gonna say that sounds like something to be in the CDI.
It's King Carkinian.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, dude, you better believe that I'm just gonna be there smiling whenever you play CDI.
That's gonna be so fun.
I'm just gonna be quoting Morshu whenever you get into that. You know Morshu?
Well, I mean, I know he's like, isn't he the trader or whatever?
Yeah.
The
Basically,
shopkeep.
yeah. You remember the animated avatar that I have, right?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
I made a Morshu version of myself, and it's in the avatar, and I can bring it up whenever I'm streaming.
Nice.
He has a hotkey for it.
Nice,
Yes,
nice,
The
nice.
plus key. Actually,
love
whenever I'm when I set that up on memory streams, I have to share the screen, and she has to crop the thing properly.
Mhm.
She tells me, "Can you bring up more shoes so I can crop it better?" Because more shoes the biggest.
That's great.
I would have to crop it so that more shoe can fit with
That's
me
awesome.
on the same frame.
Yep.
That's funny.
It's the more shoe dance. Somehow I did that in one day, and it was like I was possessed by the spirit of the rupees, and they guided me.
That's funny.
Oh,
This
that's
is-
a cute mug, man. But people are so talented with their art on Splatoon, I swear.
Yeah, I want to know how I unlock that.
Yeah, like how did they do it?
There
I've
are
always wondered that.
okay. So in Splatoon 2 era, what people were able to do is create an app basically where you can draw something and then import it, or you can take a rendered image and import it and then have it drawn into the game. I've never done it. I don't know how it's done, but some really good artwork is done that way. And then there's some people that are just really talented. There are people that will graph these out and do it pixel by pixel. There are people that will, just
Ooh, I love
do it a little at a
pixel
time.
art. Ooh.
Yeah.
The best
So-
part of this is that this is pixel art, that it's so precise that it doesn't look like pixel art.
Yeah.
Because you have a big enough canvas, and that's why it's so
Right.
impressive to do pixel by pixel.
What the heck is
kinda like the
going on?
1-bit
Oh my
artwork.
goodness.
So you guys,
Oh, it's like-
what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to make sure that you accept the friend request I sent you. And then
I just
you
did. I just
okay, and then you
reset
should be able to go right back into the that little elevator and do the same thing I mentioned. Choose Spot Fest with friends, and then we should be good to go.
it. Yeah.
What's the password again?
Oh, numbers straight down the middle, top to bottom.
Here's in the middle. Oh,
2850.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
smart.
yeah, your team wisdom is kicking our tushies right now, buddy.
Well,
Yes, we-
there you go.
You know,
Go us.
I love the implementation of the themes, because wisdom would have the you need that wisdom to know how to play better, and have map knowledge and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Have the power to overwhelm your opponents, and the courage to go forth and actually ink them over.
Yeah, no, that's
That's-
a very good point.
Oh my goodness, Splatoon is a Triforce.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like Link, in his moments of speech.
Yeah.
Zelda, why are we worshipping octopus kids? and Zelda's like,
Like, what are you talking about?
I would wonder why the octopus kids grant the power to Ganondorf to ruin everything every single time.
Ah, exactly.
We're gonna have Calamari to save Hyrule.
Not
There
calamari.
you go.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Right. I wonder if that was
Oh, gravy cakes. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, yeah.
waiting on you, Crazer, by the way. There we go. All
I
right.
know
There
if
is.
I'm joining.
All right. And so
My
then
bad.
I'm going to go ahead and start with this crew.
Oh,
What's
There
your
we
weapon,
go.
Nana? How does it work?
Huh?
I've never tried that.
This one, it's
Menace, because I know you.
Oh,
this one is basically like a very messy splatter shot. It's modeled after an airbrush, and
oh,
you can
you're
see-
using the weapon I have.
Oh, I love
is
that
it
one.
the arrow spray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the arrow spray. It's the gold
I
one.
love
Did
this
you get the gold one, or did you use the
Okay.
silver?
I don't have any of the arrow spray. I just use Fluttershy.
That works. Splatter shot is good. Arrow spray is not as focused, and so its attack isn't as strong, but it's great for coverage. You can see how because it's so messy, it's like you can kind of just jump around and
Okay,
spray
but-
things.
I've gotten a lot of splats with the golden arrow spray. Like
Nice.
I paint, I throw the sprinkler, I get some, get some enemies. How I use it, I just use it as like a
Yeah, I love
drawing out method in a way,
Oh, sure.
or like trying to cover, like sneak up on someone. You know what I'm going with this?
I see what you're going. Yeah. That makes
There you go.
sense.
there
One
you go.
other
Come
one
on.
other thing that is actually
Battle time.
nice little tip is if you are swimming in one direction and you quickly change to a different direction and hit jump at the same time,
Yes.
you actually get a little shield.
That's like a parry motion.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Gives you a
didn't know
ton
that.
of invincibility frames.
Yep. It's not gonna completely protect you if you've got, like supers that are in your way, like any of the Inkzukas kind of stuff, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Later, nerds!
Oh boy.
Oh, we got each other.
Oh boy. Oh, they almost got me. Oh, they got me. Darn. Ah, shucks.
And then
I should have used my special.
I hope we get a Transformers themed Splatfest for Rise of the Beasts.
Didn't we get a Transformers theme once? I think we did.
Yeah, that was on Splatoon 1. It was Team Autobots versus Team Decepticons.
Yeah, and I remember voting in that one. I was Autobots, even though I had no clue what the
Oh,
source
you're
material
looking at
was.
a big Transformers geek, so I got you, Mana.
There we go.
I got you.
So if it was a triple, Splatfest like
Oh
these
yeah,
are,
that's right. You got the Autobots, the Maximals, and the Terracons. That's
What?
right. Yeah.
I'm so confused. Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
so
connected,
You're
man.
doing so
you
poorly
got
right now.
you got the Autobots, then you got the Maximals, who are from Beast Wars, and then you got the Terracons, who are the bad guys in the
Oh, no.
movie.
Oh no, we're in danger, guys.
Oh,
no.
boy.
I would love to see that. Please, Nintendo. Wait.
Oh boy.
No! Rob Boss got me. I love the names of some of the players.
Yeah.
Rob Boss.
Oh, come on.
Wait, no. How do I? That's how it looks.
Oh, Nelly. Ah, darn. All right. Let's see. If we can make a push, this is an awkward sort of arena here, and if we can make a
Yeah,
push towards the right from the center, that might help. Keep them moving. All right. When you see, by the way, the Booyah request, that is
Yes, I knew that.
because I'm
Yes.
trying to use a super.
Yeah, I was getting killed.
That's
So
all right.
sorry.
That's all right. If you hit Booyah,
Uh-oh.
when that shows up, it will
Oh.
make it faster for me to be able to use the super. That's
Yeah,
what that is.
you
Just
gotta
just in
spam
case you didn't
down.
know. I don't know. So all
Thanks.
right. Ooh.
So,
Hey, you know what? Well fought. Well fought.
yeah,
That was a pretty tough team.
let's see the. Ooh,
It
I
wasn't.
fell in the water.
I had better
No.
I'll come back.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Right. Focus on me.
I
Again.
love the guy. I love that guy is called Rob Boss.
Oh, Rob Boss. That's pretty funny.
Bob Ross.
That's pretty
Okay,
funny.
can you give me a little second? I'm gonna try to be back as fast as possible, just making sure that my puppy can go outside.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is you can expect, at least, especially since you just added your team, Memory Martin, that it's going to take a few minutes before and a few fights before you get your Splatfest T leveled up. So that's part of the problem, or part of
I'm back.
the purpose of. Oh, welcome back. It's part of the purpose of doing the pre-Splatfest playing is that you can actually level up your Splatfest T and get 3 items right off the bat.
Oh, nice.
And 3 ability chunks that give you a bonus ability or boost.
The shirt?
So yeah, so that can, like, there's this sweet spot in Splatfests where you can really use those and it'll help your team. The other thing, though, is that a lot of people, and myself included, will often just go over outside and have the creepy dude scrub our tea. And what that does,
Yeah.
yeah, it actually will give us all those ability chunks, and so we can use them on our other gear later on and customize our gear with the exact ability chunks that we want. So,
Mhm.
so that's
Wait,
a
do
pretty
you-
nice little thing.
Do you call that fresh buddy on the outside of the?
Yeah, what's his name? I
The
can't
lobby.
remember.
Did you call him creepy,
I did call him creepy, but what's his name? What's his name?
man? Man is
Don't
gonna
ask
have a
me.
heart attack. Man, no, I just want to tell you, man is gonna have a heart attack when he sees me. In real life.
Oh no!
Oh,
Shoot.
I know. I mean, aren't you two like around the same height?
Kinda.
Yeah, I was going to say you're both like in the 6-foot range, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
taller
roughly,
than me.
roughly.
I mean, man, who's not
But-
taller than you?
Oh.
My cousin's kids.
Hey, there you go.
Children.
Yeah. Dude, some of my kids last year were already my height or taller. Last year.
Oops. Hello.
Hi.
I died, but I can booyah from the.
Okay, let's kick some butt, Team Courage. Go!
Oh boy.
In the forward fighting game.
There you go. Take that. Thank you very much. Making that push over onto this side. We're doing a lot better this time, team. Go us.
Yay.
Oh boy.
I don't know why Discord plays on my laptop.
Hurry up!
Fell again.
Ah,
I don't know how to jump.
got one anyway. All right. I think I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
Oh no, someone disconnected. No!
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got
Ah,
steamrolled over there.
Oh
Yeah, I
Literally.
couldn't move.
Ooh.
Oh, Jiminy.
Oh,
Oh,
darn
Jiminy.
it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, Jiminy.
What the-
Oh, boy.
Ah, lag.
Oof.
Just her.
And I can't get back up there. Cool. Okay.
Get this area here.
Oh my goodness, this place is completely unpainted.
So that is because in this
What- what's the
particular
water
map,
level?
or this
the water level,
stage,
yeah.
the water level
Yeah.
rises and falls.
Go, man, up.
Oh yeah, the water world?
Yay!
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, darn. Oh, Pixel Knight, welcome on in. Is inside a dungeon with a
Pixel.
chest and opens it Zelda style. Reveals eShop cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, but the Switch doesn't have any more storage. Can I get a refund, please? The Sky Voice says no. Dang it. Pixel Knight, welcome on in. Ooh,
I got 2 of them!
Smashing.
nice job.
Yeah, well done, man. Oh, I covered a good chunk. Ah, that guy had a very well placed sprinkler.
Oh, man. I knew that was going to be a problem. That guy.
Thanks, man. Oh. Ah, what's this? You got that? Ooh, oh, you got
Good
him.
job.
Thank you. Oh, no. The second one.
No.
Nobody expects
No.
the second paint roller. And we lost.
Ah.
We were in danger.
Oof. Oof. It was a good push. It was much better than the last time. I think we were getting closer.
Yes.
It's just at the end they rallied, so.
Well, Kalamami, Kalaemi. Those are just a duo.
Yep. That's for sure.
Yep, that one just. Jester has my favorite paint roller. I used to use that paint roller a lot. Oh my goodness, the coverage of ground was
Oh.
insane.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, got one. Oh boy.
Nice. Uh,
Come on, Team Courage, push.
come on, wisdom.
Stupid dog, you made the team look bad.
Booyah bomb going. Oh, I
Let's
got
see.
someone with my booyah bomb. Let's go.
Nice.
You actually
nice.
got one? Amazing.
Oh crud. I died.
Ah.
Darn it.
Very nice, Pixel Knight. Very nice.
Alas.
It is Mortal Kombat 11 for only 11. We
Yep.
get 11 Mortal Kombats, one for each dollar.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Oh no.
Oh, have I ever shared my unfortunate experience with Mortal Kombat? Why I always thought that I disliked the series?
No.
I don't think so.
because
Also, I
I
love
started
this pink ink.
pink ink.
Yeah. On my
The
screen.
downside of the Wahoo world is
Oh.
that you can fall in the water very easily.
Oh yeah, I've done that
Yes.
before. I remember doing that with Splatoon too.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
you can lure your enemies to the water.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they
Assuming
fall
they suck
for
as
it.
much as you do. Basically,
Oh,
man, I said the
what?
polite version of what I wanted to say.
Heyo!
Oh my
We're
goodness,
being raided.
We're being raided by the
Another raid?
Cellcast Gaming. Welcome on
Hey,
in.
Cellcast.
How are you
sorry.
Hello.
doing?
Welcome
Heyo.
in, Raiders.
For a second, I thought that was the sound of your shells coming down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, no!
Oh my gosh,
Games.
welcome on in. Thank you so
The
much.
Cellcast Gaming. Ooh.
Yeah, how are you
Never
doing?
heard of them before.
Oh,
my
they've
gosh.
raided
Metal time.
before.
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So there's a link there if you want to follow them right off the top in there. Yeah, Cellcast Gaming. We've known each other for quite a while actually. At this point, and they do a podcast. It's really pretty cool actually. So if you want to
Ooh.
check
I think
that
my
out,
video games.
yeah. How are you all
Podcasts
doing?
are awesome.
Hope that life is treating you well. Thank you for that raid. I've got a shirt for you here that I think you're gonna like. I'm gonna try to show it. Oh, I froze.
Oh.
I froze. I can fix it. I can fix it.
Oh no.
I can fix it. I can fix it. I believe I can fix it.
Aha! Got him. Whoops.
Come on.
Well done.
I don't mean to fall.
Don't know why I froze, but we can make it all work. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry for the stream.
And there you go.
Force is strong with this one.
Hey,
Triforce is strong with this one. Anyway.
Oh.
It goes well for everyone coming in who might not be familiar. My name is Mana. I'm an E for Everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro and original and official hardware, and indie titles. And of course, big Zelda fans, so the fact that we've got Zelda and Splatoon, together, I am Team Wisdom and having a blast. I am joined by several awesome people. Yes, my ventriloquist skills indeed, Pixel Knight. Several awesome people you can see right there above me. We're chatting through Discord. That's their names. Boom.
Hi.
Heyo.
Hey,
and,
what's
and
good, guys?
I would be remiss if I didn't say that all of the above are streamers themselves. And
Some are very infrequent.
even if infrequent, they are streamers themselves, and friends that I've gotten the chance to know through several years at this point, which is kind of fun to think about. Woo!
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah. Neutral splash. Oh, booyah.
let me go get my my dessert real quick so I can have some energy.
Nice. And then you have
We're
to
getting
share some.
infiltrated,
So,
we need to-
I
more-
have a
not more-
coffee bun.
what is for dessert? I'm curious.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh darn! I just walked right into that. But yes, the splatting goes well. Also, Crazer and Memory Martin are new to Splatoon. I mean, fairly new, all things considered.
I am. Memory has.
I've played some
Experience.
Splatoon 2. Not much, but
Yeah.
I played some of it.
Go. That's right. Yeah, I
Oh,
had forgotten that. But yes, we'd played together. Oh no! Oh, they have the cool hat too. We're doing okay. I didn't look on the map, but I think we might have a chance here. Let's see.
the push they did near the end of the game.
Did
that was very
they get
strong.
it? They
Let's
might
see.
have gotten it.
We never
Oh,
had that
yeah, they
starting
got
very strong.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. Oh well.
But we
That's
did
all right.
better than before.
Those
Yep.
puffer fish.
We keep
The
getting better.
puffer fish thing.
Yeah. But
It was all the same animation. Is that the pirate?
oh yeah, Sir Knight, SD cards are getting so cheap now. I mean, all things considered, I've said that several times
Oh,
this
yeah.
stream. But yeah, I mean, I just saw I think it was a 512 gig card for like $30.
Yeah.
Wild. I
Oh yeah,
can't
me
believe it.
too.
Yeah?
At my Walmart, I'm like, should I get it? Should I not?
Yeah. I mean, the
Okay,
thing
so
is,
on my-
now those terabytes are pretty rad. I got a terabyte for my Switch, and it's like, yes.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What?
Hold on. A
What?
terabyte?
A terabyte SD card, micro SD card. Yeah.
Oh, holy.
Eh, I need to get one.
Yeah.
For how much?
Yeah, me too. How
It
much
was
do you
on
want
sale.
for it?
I think I got that one for just under 70. So I kind of looked at it like getting the cost of a game. But for a terabyte of
extremely
storage,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's a terabyte, 1,000 gigabytes.
Right?
Why is that? Why is that so much better than me having to fork up $300 to switch out a graphics card? Ugh.
Well,
Ah.
graphics
What's that
cards,
about-
oi, man.
Lady Luck,
True.
Those
Hey,
still
that-
have not gotten.
not family friendly.
I mean, graphics
I mean,
cards were
Yeah.
used by crypto miners for
Ugh.
a long time, and
Don't get me started on
so they were what they were doing is buying up all the graphics cards, and
Sure.
then there was less supply and some more demand, and then
And
chip
then-
shortages
and then
on
the
top of that,
scalping made it worse.
and then the scalping.
Uh-huh.
It's just been awful.
Yeah, thankfully it's getting recovered because like even now PlayStation 5s are even getting easier to obtain. And that
Oh,
was
good.
the scalping, the scalping nightmare.
I'm just a little
That's
bummed
right,
that
I
the Pro
remember.
controllers are still not available. The Zelda ones. Yes, Micron? Sorry.
Huh? Oh
You
no,
were
I
saying?
was just saying yes. PS5s are a lot easier to get now.
Oh,
Thank
good.
goodness for that. That reminds me, when I was young, you know what I started celebrating?
What?
When I could buy a lot of megabytes per dollar. It's like, oh my goodness, I can actually got 500 megabytes for $10. Yeah.
That's funny.
And now I bought for my Switch.
Crazy behind you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You said it outside, guys. I bought for my Switch a card
I don't know what-
of
Oh boy.
it was
Oh,
128
jeez. Oh.
gigabytes for $16.
Nice.
Like, if
That's-
you ask me, that's cheap.
What was it again? Sorry.
128 gigabytes for $16.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was like on the in Chile's. Let's call it online Walmart.
Oh,
Because
sure,
It's like the
okay.
basic store for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
But it's
Okay,
only
sounds
online.
good.
It's called Mercado Libre, which means free market.
Okay.
Whoop. Ooh.
Is that what I wanted to do?
Booyah.
Yeah.
So, usually the worst part about this brush is the lack of reach, which doesn't let me paint
Sir
walls.
Knight says, at least I have the Mario crossover with the thing that killed Raymond. Oh,
What?
the rabbits.
Say what? Oh.
Oh, rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never liked the rabbits.
Same.
I'm more of a Raymond's fan. Raymond,
Yeah.
Dude, as a
Rayman
character.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I want a Rayman game still.
Right? I like
should-
those.
you
It's so fun.
And some of the
I had-
the best mobile titles too, actually. The kind of
Oh really?
auto runners. Yeah. Like if you go and download the auto runners on the on your phone, they're really good.
Okay, so funnily enough, I never been a fan of Rayman as a side scroller. Like
Mhm.
if you tell me like Rayman Legends and such, and Origins. I tried the demo of the 3DS game. I think it was Origins. I did not like it.
Oh, okay. I think we won this one.
I'm so glad that I remembered this when I'm in a call with you.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom,
100%.
boom, boom, boom.
Let's go, man. Let's go, Kitty.
There's Mana Boy. And someone. I don't know. He looks like he sucks though. Anyway, remember what I was telling you about Super Mario 3D Land?
Okay, I'm back.
That it felt.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
That it felt like a very hollow game in my opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, it's such a weird feeling because it's like the game is competent. The platforming is solid, but it just feels like a collection of levels. Like,
Hmm.
you get that it sounds weird because of course, what is a game if not a collection of levels? There's like a subtext of the implication of what you're doing this, why you're playing this game, that is extremely gripping. For example, you could say that Zelda Ocarina of Time is just a collection of dungeons in an overworld.
Hmm.
But it's the context of having to help, the Kingdom of Hyrule that makes all this adventure much more epic. And also that you understand that Hyrule is a very lived-in and deep land, that has so much to explore, so much to so much that calls you to adventure.
Right.
That actually makes you feel like, yeah, this is awesome. That is why I think Majora's Mask is the best Zelda, because it has the best feeling of this world. I want to see everything in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what I feel some games lack, and that's what I felt on Super Mario 3D Land and the Rayman Origins. It's like, oh, it's just a collection of levels. There's not more to it. Even like
That's
Super Mario
fair.
World, it's like this. I want to explore this entire world. And I'm gonna let you talk.
No. I think that I think you're onto something, but I don't think it necessarily is a problem for me. But I do feel like when you said hollow, I think that's a good adjective. I know what you mean by it. I know what you mean by it. But I still quite like it. By the way, I don't know if he's here, but I'm gonna do another shout out here for a friend of mine.
He's such a mom.
Oh, let's see.
Oh boy.
Retro Rewind Pod is let's see, I think I
What?
got that right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Retro Rewind Pod is a friend of mine who is just a really nice guy, another family-friendly streamer. Rewind Pod. Did I get that right? Retro Rewind Pod. I think that's him.
They said he was last playing Kid Icarus. I don't know if he was.
I think yes. I believe he was actually. So yeah. But anyway, he helps out with Cellcast Gaming and stuff like that. So just throwing that out there.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Pretty sure I got the right one.
I know. This one is.
Tough.
Yeah, this is a bad batch.
Like, I'm just
Very
spamming my
nice.
sub. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was literally stuck in a corner. I couldn't move anywhere because of those simple missiles.
Man, we are very, very much in trouble on this one. We gotta
Yeah.
break
Like, I couldn't even move.
like wherever I go, someone is ready there to kill me.
Exactly. Like,
Like, I
they
spawned
came up here, like, out of nowhere. And I couldn't react.
I spawned twice in a. What got me there?
That's why I don't super
Oh,
jump.
that was fine.
through. Yeah.
No,
Super
I
super
didn't
jumping
super
can be
jump.
very
I jumped
dangerous.
into the base, and they got me with a
No,
missile.
there's no base in this one.
What do you mean
It's
there's no
different.
base?
It's different. There's no base.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm going. What I mean base? I mean like our side, our most side of the freaking map.
No, what I mean is that in the first two games, there was like a special area that like couldn't be spotted with aim.
Ma'am,
What?
remember I have not played that game.
That I know. That's why I'm saying in the first two games that was a thing. In this one, there isn't. That's why there's those cubes, so that the whole area is spottable.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
do
I
remember
see.
that was
Yeah.
Splatoon 2.
Well,
Oh, and I
I
died.
meant the. Sorry, you go.
I think there was more ink on their side that was ours than on our side. That's how much they pushed
Yeah.
through. And that was just from that
I'm
last
surprised they
special.
pushed through so much.
These
Man,
guys just did not allow us to play.
no, that was really brutal.
That was mean.
But you get all the people that are really, into this game, playing in the Splatfest.
Well, I got
together.
enemy base inker. This actually taught
Well,
me.
my catalog leveled up.
strat. Yeah, mine too. This actually taught me something.
What?
I'm gonna try to get my. I'm gonna try to dash to their base as soon as possible and start thinking backwards.
Yes,
That's
that
what I was
actually
trying
is
to
a
do.
good way to do it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, I'm gonna try to do that because I got the brush, that allows me to swoons. As I like to say, swoons.
actually, I'm gonna switch to roller.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna do a
heck?
roller.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a roller.
got them.
Why not? We'll try a roller here. See how Mana does with a roller. I don't even know if this is a roller I want to use. I was running out of seconds, so I'm like, panic.
No
If you-
panicking. You got this. Even
If
though
you
we're on
want,
opposing teams. Oh, that was close.
Thank you.
If you want, Mana.
Thank you so much, Mike Tron.
When you said that a game feeling
Oh.
hollow is it's not an issue for you, like because you can still appreciate the levels themselves, which I wish I could, but you know what's the problem with me?
What?
When a game feels hollow to me, I get sleepy.
Hmm.
Like I cannot want to it really I get the feeling to do something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
sometimes it's
come
mood
on.
dependent, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah. I'm just noticing after this match, we're gonna have to take an ad break. Our first one here.
Comprehensible.
And I also may actually swap out my weapon again too. I have a bad feeling
Evie's
that this
wondering if you're
roller's not
feeling
gonna
like
be
that with Xenoblade.
Oh no
Oh.
no, don't. That was just confusion. No, don't worry. The thing that I had a bit of an inkling of that feeling.
Hold on, Bumblebee has something to say to Evie. What's that, Bumblebee? Uh-huh.
It's just like getting kicked in the stomach, and
right.
the stomach ache feels it's pain, but it's clearly different. I love
Wait,
my
what was that,
comparisons.
Bumblebee? You want to say hello to Evie? Bumblebee wants to say hello to Evie.
She says hi. It's hard for the laptop mic to pick her up sometimes. I
Ah.
like literally my Evie impression peaks the mic on Discord.
Everything.
I am not even joking.
That's
Hold
funny.
on, what's that, Bumblebee? Okay, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Alright, understandable. You want to go back to sleep? Okay, fine.
Oh, I just heard the balloon.
That was kind of serendipitous.
Serendipity. I love that word.
Oh,
It's like
I was
there's this one word that I remember that you said that you really liked, and I agree. It's a very cool word, but I can't remember what it was.
ooh,
It was like it was like a sort of expletive, but it wasn't a mean one. It wasn't
Whoa! Okay,
Swear
careful
word.
you. Careful you, there's a guy there.
I was already mid-flight.
I don't remember, but you know what? I just learned a couple of great words.
Oh
So-
no.
The words are, oops, hello. Oh, the words are, hey, Cellcast, give me, sorry if you asked me something after I rated and I didn't respond. I had the volume down. No worries. But I was shouting out, Retro Rewind Pod as well as you, and just how was the stream? How are things going? Please share a little bit more because we've got a few people here who aren't familiar with your podcast and what you do, and we'd love to share. And then a couple of words here for you, Crazer, that I recently discovered. Oh dear. Overmorrow is the day after tomorrow, and Errormorrow is the day before yesterday.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
And I-
Oh my gosh, that's such an Anauto
I love that,
that's so ye old.
right?
I love it.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh no. Oh shoot.
Got him! Got him!
No bueno.
Muy malo.
Muy malo.
That's what happens when you speak Spanish. Invocas al maestro. Lo siento, mana, pero aquí no va a haber misericordia. Sí o sí.
Okay, let's stick to English.
It was
Oh,
gonna do
although
that
I gotta
instantly, man.
say, that was pretty impressive.
Oh, biscuits.
That sounded
What do you
good.
mean
I liked
impressive?
it.
It's my native language.
Well, I know, but it's impressive. It's like neat to hear,
Ah, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Not like, oh, I'm
I mean-
impressed that you know how to
Oh, I
speak
got him.
Spanish. Well, I mean, yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Well, could
And
it be,
Cellcast Gaming,
like
yeah,
my
he was
piece
our
to
guest
swap
as
between...
yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you first.
Cellcast Gaming says, yeah, he was our guest on the podcast we recorded. We were recording a review on the movie Fire and Ice. We review animated movies and TV shows, and I play random games on Monday nights. Nice. That is good. Yeah. So Cellcast Gaming, and I've been so bad at like not making it to other streams in this last year. I frankly just don't
Wait.
have usually the time, but basically, do check it out.
Oh, that was
Lots of
close.
great guests and things
Hello.
like that. And
Oh,
and I know I've been following for a while here, but looked like you played Advance Wars. I actually just pulling up your stream here. What do you think of Advance Wars, Cellcast? And we got to
The
take
amount
that
of
break, everybody.
times-
So let's go ahead and stop. Oh wait,
Oh, I had already clicked to get going. Keep going.
sorry. All right, well you
Uh-oh.
can
Um,
you
Yeah.
can go ahead. I will take my break here.
I was gonna say, is there any way to leave the match?
Not once you're in it, but that's okay because 3 minutes is about a match. So you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and
I've
run
been
the
playing
ad
for
break
a
here.
little while, so I'm gonna take a break too and chit chat with y'all for a bit. Probably switch a game afterwards.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute you guys, and then I'm gonna mute myself. And I guess what I did? I did a thing. I've actually created a special screen for ads. It looks like that. And so there we go. And just again to remind you, I've been working on a way to eliminate pre-roll ads. The method I've found is to make sure I have 3 minutes of ads run every hour, and I can do that a variety of ways. But what most people agreed upon, or everybody I talked to said they thought it was the best way to do it, is we run 3 minutes once an hour, and that just gives us a chance to stretch and all of that good stuff. So I will be back in 3 minutes, and here we go. Don't change that dial. back. Hey, yo, everyone.
Perfect timing.
Back.
We
That
won the
was
battle.
Awesome. Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
nice.
won. Yeah.
Nice. See, you didn't need me.
Yeah, we actually, in fact, we should not play with you. You're
Yeah.
you're keeping
Yeah.
us down.
I'm
Bad, man, now this
I'm
is my
taking you
channel.
down.
No, it's my channel. I'm the secretary.
And I'm your secretary.
Hey,
I'm
how's
the
it going,
seventh.
Ryan Cluster?
I'm the
Welcome on
seventh
in.
theory.
Hi, Ryan.
How are
Am
you
I the
doing?
seventh theory?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the secretary of the secretary. That means me, the master secretary.
The master secretary. Well, anyway, Cellcast Gaming says, so I was playing specifically the Reboot Camp Collection of Advance Wars. The game is just as classic as I remember on the GBA, but I wish they had gone with more of a 2D art style for the graphics during gameplay. Either illustrations or pixel art would have been much nicer than 3D models. Fair enough. But yes, everybody, I am joined by Crazer Mictron and Memory Martin here in the stream. We are playing some Splatoon, and now that they've finished up their game that was conveniently just during our ad break, we can go over here and start some up. I'm going to get
Hey,
that
Ryan.
going again with friends, and create a room, and we're going to go ahead and set a password again. Same thing, straight down top to bottom in the middle row, or middle column of numbers. And yep, Ryan's just chilling, eating dinner. Nice. Nice.
Oh, Nana, the thing that I wanted to ask before, everything split,
Mhm.
is if you meant that, that it was impressive, my swap between the two languages.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
that. We'll go with that.
we'll go with that.
We'll
We'll
go
go
with
with that.
we'll
Yeah,
go with that.
I'm pretty sure anything else you could have said would actually be an insult.
No, I think I was more just kind of, when you hear another language and it just sounds cool,
Amazing.
and
Yeah.
in someone who's fluent in it, and you just it just rolls off the tongue, and that's what I meant. It's not necessarily like, oh,
Dude.
your ability to speak
Dude.
is impressive, but it is an impressive thing to hear somebody
Me
in another.
smart, me speak, impressive.
But I'm sure that the same could be true of somebody who can speak English well, and somebody who doesn't really capture the meaning, but just is hearing the sounds. It's like, ooh, that's a really pleasing and cool combination of sounds.
Yes. I have a French-Canadian friend
Mm-hmm.
who, she says that Spanish sounds like Elvish language, like from this language of
I
fantasy
can
elves.
see that. I can see that.
Because it sounds that magical to her.
Yeah.
So I start speaking in the most like country, like local terms possible. So I was like, howdy, partner. But in Spanish, I was just like, wow, so magical and sophisticated. Yeah, man, you
Yeah,
coming?
give me 1 second. I'm buying equipment.
Sweet. Oh,
And
hi, man.
still else is nobody thinks that about English. That's funny.
I'm gonna say that, like, I think Spanish has. Okay, I think Spanish is a better language because, oh my goodness, man can tell you all the criticisms I have of English.
English is a bizarre language. It really is.
I remember. I'm gonna type on the chat the best summary I've heard of English. Okay.
Okay. Oh, my Ryan says I want to learn the Japanese language. See, I love English, but what it is that it's got all of these influences that sort of change different what would you call it? Like different rules, I guess you could say. So it is really hard to, actually have a concrete understanding of how to speak it fluently.
The problem with English is that it has very extremely malleable rules, so it's very like it's kind of like a whatever language in the sense of you can just twist it so much,
Yeah.
and that can be a positive. Like it's
Yeah.
very easy. But like I understand if someone just doesn't get it because the rules
Right.
just change so much. Like Spanish is extremely consistent.
Yes. Yes.
Really? Because I've learned it like 3 times, 4 times, including with friends. I still can't grasp it.
Well, that just means you're dumb. No.
Oh wow!
Wait, that means what?
That just means
Wait,
you're dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We know that's a fact, but it could always be worse.
what? No,
Man,
we
it's
we
fine,
build
man.
up.
It could
We
always
build
be
up.
worse.
We build
It
up.
could
We
always-
don't tear down.
Mana. It could always be worse. She could be me.
True.
We don't
You see,
tear
that's how it-
ourselves down.
That's how you. That's how you tear. That's how you build people up. You put them above yourself, and that allows you to put them down.
Exactly.
That allows you to bring them down. If you are up, but you put yourself below them.
That is an interesting twist on the old, what is it? The a rising tide raises all ships. A sinking sea lowers all ships.
We're all gonna crash in the shore.
Oh, Stillwell, no worries. I share that as I share with everybody, just because often who would know? Stillwell just commented there. Sorry about the acronym earlier. I just had message in the chat real briefly saying I asked not to use acronyms that are commonly associated with swears. Like if you
Like WGA.
typically would read it. Yeah.
WGH is fine because heck is not.
Right.
Is it- is it
well, yeah.
Because I have to watch my step around you, man.
That's right. So anyway, but I share these things because how would you know unless I say it? So
Exactly.
these are the things, and it's funny too.
Yeah,
That's
you know
actually
the
another
rules.
point. Is there's so many variations of what is acceptable in language, and it's especially in other countries. I've noticed that there are things that we would think doesn't mean anything offensive, and yet it would be very offensive in another version of English, another region, and vice versa.
And I
Yeah.
I have a story
Yeah.
that I love to tell, but first, man,
Yes.
do you want to say something to that, Manny?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, my dad and I talk about that from time to time. Like in my family, we don't really talk politics or religion or anything like that, but like we'll talk about language and such. And like I commonly bring up like the one time I remember there was a story I heard about a European person on Twitter, and they went on Twitter and they were announcing that they were going to the U.S. and they said one of the first things they were gonna do was get a Britzig when they landed. And people took offense to that and the guy didn't know that and got in trouble when he landed. And so
Because he
then,
was gonna
so then like when he read the tweet again, he realized like why people were getting upset about the tweet. And he's like, oh, I because to him like that's not like
That's not
it's
what it
fine to
means.
say it. Yeah, it's not what it means.
Exactly.
he
So
didn't, he
you may
didn't-
know
he
the.
didn't understand why people were getting upset.
Okay, Mana, can I describe the word so people know?
I mean,
If you say no,
106.
then it's no.
so I gotta admit that it's been a little chaotic here, and so I haven't quite heard everything that's going on. But if you feel that this is an academic pursuit and you can do it in a way that,
Yes.
that would be family friendly, then go for it.
So there's this word that can be seen as a very derogatory term towards gay people,
Okay.
and you know what it means in Britain? It
rhymes
means
with that.
cigarette.
Right. Yep.
It means cigarette. So I was gonna say, I'm gonna light up a cigarette, and it sounded like you wanted to light up a homosexual person.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
because you used that word, it sounded like it was very mean. So everyone was like, "How could you say that?" I was like, "I just want to smoke."
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah, well-
again reasonable things. Pixel and I actually had Automod stop something he said, and the message is held for misogyny. So
Oh no!
so, yeah.
Oh
What?
no!
Wait,
But-
what was the?
well,
what
so
was
he's.
it?
I can actually think of an example of that with the Transformers. There's a character that was originally known that's named Slug, but it was originally called something different.
Oh yeah.
but in the
yeah,
UK
I
it
know
means
about that
something.
one. Yeah.
So there we
Wait,
go.
I know what
What?
it means. Yeah.
I don't know what
I
it
need-
means, but
I don't know what it means, but it yeah.
It's I'll explain it. So basically, the word it's a curse word in the Transformers universe. It's basically think of it as like the S word, but for Transformers in
Okay.
a way. You know what I'm
Wait,
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Is it the one
What?
that rhymes with nanny?
Nope.
No, it's bad poop word,
oh,
but in
okay. That's good.
Transformers terms. Yeah,
Oh.
it's basically that.
You know
Wait,
what's
which
so
one?
funny?
Huh?
They did something similar. They did something similar in My Little Pony. They did that with the word peeves
Hmm.
to mean, you know, like another way of saying like really ticked off,
Oh,
which was
okay.
so
Oh
funny.
really? Oh yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh,
Oh no! Disconnection.
Wait. Oh, that's a
Aw,
problem.
man.
Golden
Well,
Iris!
that-
Mana!
You can
Golden
you can
Iris!
say it, man. That really
Oh, newsflash.
aided the problem.
Oh gosh. How are you doing, Iris? What is up? Let's see.
I died.
I gotta restart the
So can
group
you
here.
DM me the word?
Golden Iris, are you interested in joining in?
I have a couple of rounds in me, and then I'm gonna switch to a different game.
Okay. Well, I have 2 more, so I'll keep those going. So after 2 rounds, I'm gonna have to stop and add my double XP again. And Iris says, I finally got my
Ooh.
stream stuff set up. Right on. So you can start streaming again.
Hey, let's
Hype,
go.
hype, hype.
Hype.
That
Well,
is
you know
awesome.
what? There we go.
Well, I gotta get
And-
Gatorade. I'm running out of
Hey.
energy. Oh,
Stillwell says,
Hey,
in the Philippines, the original name for Jamba Juice translated to vomit.
oh.
So they had to
Aw.
change the name to Jamba so nobody thought it was vomit juice.
That's
There-
gross.
there's
Vomit
actually some
juice.
Pokemon. There's some Pokemon where now with the way that you have to like trade and everything with the way that they did the filters, you actually have to nickname certain Pokemon because their name in other regions means like something offensive. So you have to nickname them for you to be able to trade it.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
actual name
That
itself.
sounds
You know what?
understandable.
Wow.
I hate that. Memory was witness of that with me. You know what? I caught a donkey Pokemon. Very nice. So I wanted to call it Donkey after the donkey of Shrek.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
What is the Spanish name for that? Burro. And what's the problem? You can call someone a donkey as an insult in Spanish. Of course, it has to be. It has to be censored.
What I think what I find funnier is when Sword and Shield came out, I went up to Charlotte to visit my 2 best friends, Moon and Nieces, right? And so I spent I stayed with Nieces because he was the only one of us who could drive at the time. And so we were hanging out while we were waiting for Moon to get off of work, and we were just testing like what nicknames could get through the sensors, and we were surprised at the ones that actually got through. I'm not gonna say them, obviously. Surprising.
Well, moving away from this, Memory Martin, we're waiting for you to hop in again.
Oh, whoops.
If we can,
Thanks.
if we can, man.
And then
How come
I
the-
forget.
Oh, the secretary, the almighty secretary. I'm mad.
Well,
at not
it's
paying attention.
because Memory Martin's doing all the other things, you know?
True. I'm so
Well,
used to
that means it's in the
posting.
stream. That means that he has it on site.
I have to moderate chat too.
Memory
And by that,
Martin
I
is
mean-
juggling many things, and she's managing my brain, so, you know.
Exactly. I'm.
That's a huge
By the way,
task.
Either way, how dare you do a 6-hour stream last night, sir?
I'm so sorry, Memory Martin.
Yes, I was on your page for several hours, so I saw how long the VOD was.
Oh,
Well, since like we have to do a punishment for Mana.
Uh-oh.
Mana, I'm gonna swear.
Oh, no,
Shit.
no. Everybody, put your earmuffs on.
Swear, I swear to try my best to win this battle.
Oh yeah, Pixel. Yeah, no, I know, buddy. You're good. I know who you're talking about. I know exactly
love
who you're
puns.
talking about.
Oh.
Pixel Knight. I know. You good, brother?
Okay, so mana, I'm gonna say this just because. Then don't worry, it's not a swear. But I'm gonna warn you that it's a word that I think you don't want spammed on your stream. But also, it's not a swear. Alright?
Shabuski.
Blubba
how
blubba
dare you,
poppa
sir.
pop.
No, the thing is that you know why I find the word pun so fun?
Pun. P-U-N.
Yeah. PUN? Because PUN in Spanish is the family-friendly way in Chile to say fart. So yeah, I
Oh,
love
man.
when I say I love puns, I'm always giggling in the back
That's
of my head.
kind of funny. But would you
I
would you
love
pronounce it
language.
that way, or would you pronounce it like
No,
poon?
Pun.
Poon. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pun. Because that's how the U works in
Yeah. Right. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, surprise attack! I died.
You know,
Darn it!
it's so funny. I remember when I was in high school and I had math my junior year. My teacher, she wrote her twos with like a little, what's the best way to describe it? So like in China, you write Z's like kind of like the number 2, but there's like a little like a line across it, like in the middle.
Okay.
So I told her like,
like a 7.
just yeah, kind of like a 7. So I told her like, hey, just so you know, if you ever get like exchange student from, especially from China, they're gonna get confused when you write your choose like that.
Yeah. Because they're
And
gonna
so she's
think
like,
it's a
oh,
swear.
okay, I didn't know that. Thanks.
Wait, oh wait, you said that sets are twos with a cross.
Yeah.
Although it's more common, you know, for sets to have a cross.
Oh, biscuits!
Doesn't
Oh,
mind.
biscuits!
Well, I had never seen. Well, yeah, but I never seen anyone do it with a 2
Wow.
before. So
Oh, with
Might
the 2
still well.
style.
yeah,
Agreed.
like I doubted that was ever gonna happen, but like because
just
Charlotte is
covering
quite a
potential.
melting pot, I wasn't sure.
Okay, yeah. Can I say something that I've noticed about English?
What?
English tries to cover so many bases that becomes a mess.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like when you know, like especially with all the words that you try to not insult anyone. Like if you try that in Spanish, they're gonna be like, "Why does that matter?" Like they know I'm not insulting. them.
Oh.
Again,
come
that's
on.
why like I like having those conversations with my dad.
Yeah. That's why I love talking about language, and also that's why I said that Spanish is better. Yeah. I'm
As
gonna
someone-
give to English. English is extremely practical and flows extremely
It
well.
is.
Whoa!
Basically, to add into whole different languages, I'm part Canadian French on my mother's side.
Mhm.
And my French, I've heard a lot of my relatives speak like Franglish, like French and English.
Love.
Uh huh.
English, huh? Interesting.
So, I used to go to Canada a lot, and I still do. I'm going this year to go see family, go say goodbye to my grandmother, right? So, whenever she was around, she would speak both English and French. Especially around my Uncle Mark, my Uncle Dave, my aunts, all that jazz and whatever. And I used to watch all the French cartoons and stuff, and man, I can't, I was just like, wow, it's just so cool just to like watch different languages and kind of understand.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, yeah, I know I'm old. I'm an old fart. Despite being
You're an old
26.
pun. You're an old pun.
I am an old. I am. Now that I'm older and I'm realizing that my French is getting a little bit better now, I'm like, okay, cool. I might as well just stick with it and see what I can do. Because the older you get, the more you realize or understand. Like I was kind of shy to speak French when I was growing up, but now that I'm like, okay, might as well see what my grandmother did that I can use as well. You know.
That's awesome.
Like I
Yeah.
read French books, French comics, and I'm like, you know what? This is actually not half bad. Not saying
Dude.
that it was bad in the first place, but you know, reading French books and stuff, I'm like, huh. Okay, now I could get an idea of what it's
Oh my
about and
Dude,
stuff.
reading Asterix and Obelix and Tintin in their native
Yes,
language.
yes.
Oh,
My grandmother did
good.
give me a Tintin book that I have that's in my closet.
Nice.
I love
Oh,
the movie. It was so
The
cute.
movie?
Yeah.
That was so scary, realistic, like no joke.
Really?
Yeah,
This is
well,
what
I've
Tintin
seen
will
bits and
look in
pieces of the
2012.
movie, but That movie is so underrated. I gotta watch it.
I know, it was so good.
I only remember the trailers because I never watched it, but I remember one scene. It was like, it's like, we got bad news and good news. What is the bad news? We only got one bullet, and the good one, we got a bullet.
Pixel Knight's shouting out the asterisk books.
Yeah.
He says, "I've only read one, but it was good."
Dude,
Oh, fair.
back in school, there was always one comic of Asterix and Obelix. It was so fun. And also, there's one Sega Genesis game of Asterix and Obelix that has only remixes of classical music. So many of my all-time favorite music came from playing that game one time.
Nice.
Like it has the Radetzky March as the main theme for the first stage. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum.
I keep thinking I need to get
So
that those games because I've never actually played them. I've heard great things, but and then Cellcast Gaming says my history professor, my freshman year in college, who was British, told us he was quadrilingual. He spoke British, American, Southern, and Texan.
Oh, there you go.
I love it.
People are actually quite
pretty
surprised that people are quite surprised that I don't have a southern accent considering I grew up in the South my whole life, and it's like, yeah, because my parents are from Jersey. That's why.
That would do it.
I grew up in New York. Ori, I know your name, but I don't know what to call. I know your Memory Martin. I just wanted to see if you wanted me to call you something else, bud.
Nah, I don't care.
We just call him Ma'am.
Oh,
for short.
I'm sorry. I've been calling you wrong all this time. So my apologies. I don't care.
The savagery of mana.
Wait, hold on. If your parents grew up in Jersey, then I also grew up in Brooklyn. Wait a minute. Hold up. You grew up in Jersey?
No, my parents did. My dad was from North Jersey, right by the bridge, and my mom grew up in Point Pleasant.
Ooh. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Another East Coast step. Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Well,
Brooklyn-
I said it.
Brooklyn
I
right
said it
here.
before. I said it before, but Sylvan and I were born in Hong Kong. No, we were not a military family. Because that's the first question people ask me when I say that.
Ooh, we wiped out the
okay.
team. Everybody, come on, let's make push. Make push.
Fantastic.
Get to the center. Get to the
I'm
center.
just to say that I died.
Well, I'm no longer in Brooklyn, but you know, I did grow up in Brooklyn, and it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
Gotham is in
moved
Jersey.
to Charlotte when I was 6.
Oh.
Lived there for 11 years, and I've been in Florida since I was 17. And I'm gonna be.
Okay.
It's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 7 years in my birthday in June.
Nice.
So can I ask a question a favor of any of you?
What?
So
What's up?
I barely know the New York accent. Like the only thing I know the New York accent is, "Hey, I'm walking here," but that's everything. That's all of it.
Well,
Can
yeah.
any of you can do a very thick New York accent so I can
No.
learn how to pronounce?
Well, I can
No.
over here. I mean, you're hearing him right here. I mean, I do come from Brooklyn, New York, so I know how it is. So
Okay, so
it
you asked me.
ain't that hard to do.
You know what? Take it from someone who doesn't have, doesn't live in English. So
Right.
I'm gonna say that ain't no accent, partner. Like that's just a different just a different use of like. I have a friend, a very close friend of mine, who really uses a lot of the, like the nasal tone when people like kind of put more strain on the nose to pronounce.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that. It's like I wouldn't call that an accent. That's just a different way to pronounce. Like, of course, oh, that's an accent. No, it's just like
Check this out.
it doesn't have like the cadence or like melody of a new accent.
Good job.
Boom, boom. We did
Yes.
it. Hey,
Well, me especially growing up in Brooklyn, New York, I do have the accent most of the time, but I just have like a regular talking accent kind of thing, like what I have right now. And usually, if I want to go to my New York accent, I just think of the Autobot Wheeljack from the Transformers, because he also has a New York accent. So it makes it a
There you
lot
go.
easier. Usually, I never had the accent growing up, but you know, as you get older, you start to
girl.
realize, oh crap, I actually have it. You know.
Yeah, like I
Mm.
do have this accent.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, yeah.
let's stop. Can we stop real quick?
Uh,
Or did y'all hit
Oh.
keep going?
I hit change gear and keep going.
Okay, we'll keep going then. After the next one, I need to go and get my double XP.
Sure.
Everything.
Alrighty.
What was I gonna say? Because.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure I would
Animate
butcher
Barrel
it.
is real quick. Animate Barrel is coming down in, walking home from pottery, and also everybody. I got a riding lawnmower. Woohoo! So
Yay!
we purchased it. We haven't. We're gonna pick it up with the trailer later, but yeah, we
You will see
my-
how good we're mowing the lawn, Bobby.
Later, it's 9:15.
Whoa.
another
Bobby.
day.
Oh, where?
My
yeah.
my dad is getting the new to us. It's a used mower, but it's only a couple years old. So he's gonna take that one, and then I'm gonna take his old one, and we split the cost on it. So it ended up being a really good deal. So
Awesome.
I was borrowing one Animate Barrel. I was borrowing my dad's, but he needed it for his property too. So I gave it back to him, and then once the weather changed, everything popped up so quickly. I did one mow with the push mower, and I was like, this is the worst. And then it was like 3 days later, everything had sprouted back up, and so then, it was it was longer than that, but yeah, I think it was we had to miss that weekend, so it was like 2 weeks that I hadn't gotten to mow, so it had gotten really big, and my brother-in-law actually had just worked on my father-in-law's riding mower, and because it was broken, and he had gotten it working, and he came and he did his yard and my yard, which was really nice.
I know
or
you
our
were
yard.
related to a family of lawn mowing.
Yeah, we have lawns, we have to mow. Ugh. But see, our old house up in Washington, we didn't have to mow because we didn't have any lawns. It was all set up. Actually, it was really kind of cool. It was all like garden and dirt and very kind of natural, lots of trees. But yeah, we never had to
Lovely.
mow. So
We don't have to because of a service that the HOA provides, but my dad, I think my dad still does for both beach rentals, which makes sense.
gotcha. Yeah. Because he's responsible for that, and they're not in HOAs, I'm guessing.
So,
Yeah. So like our prices are technically cheaper because we don't have like a fee for like using a like there's still a cleaning fee because my dad obviously does the cleaning, but it's not as expensive if we were to use like some sort of meat service or something, which is nice. Whoa,
Yeah.
I got knocked out.
Oops.
So basically, he still charges it, but he got
He
it.
still so he was, but so recently there was like some weird problem with Airbnb where the fee was charging more than it should have been, and he had the problem before. He couldn't remember how to fix it, but Airbnb wasn't really helping, and neither was the third-party software. So he had me go into his account and basically get rid of it. I don't know if he's like since put it back up.
Animate Barrel asks who I am currently playing with and who is in voice chat. The voice chat list is above me now. It's Krazer and Memory Martin, and then Mike Tron is actually not playing with us. He's playing the game, but he is actually on a opposite team. But we're letting him be in here because we're hoping to get secret intel against the enemy.
You see, we're just spies.
Yeah, I guess you could say. I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
We're entering the danger zone.
So it's about watching some good friends scream, "Let me out!"
Doing an accent count as doing an impression? Yes.
Is he doing what?
We're doing an accent count as doing an impression? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we would.
I mean, you just have to say the things that the person says in their accent.
Uh-huh.
So right
just
now,
what-
I could be doing
like-
a Contacula impression. Because you know,
It's so funny. It's so
It's
funny
called-
though that you say that, Pixel, because literally like while I was waiting on Mana, I was watching So you guys might know I'm a big fan of Brian Hall and his YouTube videos. He's a voice actor, and like Disney knows him for his really good Disney impressions. He just released a video about him doing all of the Smash characters. Not gonna lie, his Yoshi is good. I will admit it, and I might be a bit, I might be going a bit over my head. I feel like mine is better.
Ah, no. we lost
There
by
you go.
2%.
There you go.
Ain't that right, Yoshi?
Okay, question, man. I don't know if you know.
We were close. What?
Yeah.
When the winning team is displayed, is the does the order matter? Like
The order
like-
is yes. The order
Yeah.
is
Uh-huh.
always first, second, and fourth. First, second, third, and fourth. But it's but I don't actually know if it's left to right, right to left, or some other combination. I forget what it is.
I have the feeling that the first one to show up is the top player.
The top one. It might
And I
be.
say that, because I've never been there.
It might be. I can't. I honestly can't remember. But yeah. Ooh, I got.
What was it gonna
Or
say?
Crazy, you got 5 splats. Nice job.
Thanks. I mean, I got the splat hammer, the stamp
Yep.
hammer.
Oh, I thought we stopped. Whoops.
Oh, we were supposed to. Darn it.
Oh no, everyone forgot.
Wait, hold on. We can still do it.
No,
Let's
I stopped.
Okay, everyone,
Yeah.
leave the game.
see. Let's see. How do I?
Close the software quickly.
That's true. Yeah, that would work. Mictron is our secret double agent to secretly bring down the other team from the inside. Pixel Knight says.
Indeed, I am.
No
Metal Run
secret,
Cluster. We'll see you in a
announced
moment. All right. Let me.
Is-
What?
That's like the secret. That's like Club Penguin's secret agents.
Oh.
All
What
right.
happened, BB?
She said bad mana because he's using light mode.
Oh yeah.
What? Light mode is best mode. What are you talking about?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but sacrilege.
Oh yeah, actually that was exactly.
you
how
got it
pronounce
right.
Awesome. Sacrilegious. How do you say that one?
Just like
Sacrilegious?
think of it just like religious. You know, if you're religious, so sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious.
Yep.
I will ransack your religion.
Wait, but I'm not
later.
religious.
I'm telling sacrilegious to mana, which is
I
worse
know,
because
I'm making a
instantly.
joke.
Then, ma'am, that's like saying, like me saying, I'm gonna punch mana, and you say, why are you gonna punch me?
Oh.
No,
Aw.
I'm making a joke about mana saying it's like saying that you're religious, but I'm not religious.
But.
Oh,
But.
my bad. Well, you are now.
Oh,
You
gosh.
believe in me.
Oh, by the way, everybody, if you
I'm
wanted to
now.
see it, I'm gonna pull this up while we're waiting for Crazier and Memory Martin to hop into the thing.
Thank you.
I was talking about how if you go to the Twitter, you can see this. This is my header, and it is quite intentional. You can see that, of course, it starts with a lightsaber, and the idea being, you know, of course, we start with the Star Wars celebrations, but then you can see the Triforce in the background. And so this month is going to be, you know, Star Wars and Zelda, basically that combination. And so with that in mind, friends, I'm very proud of this shirt. I'm going to show it because I don't know if Animate Bro has seen it recently. I love that. It just makes me so happy to see that right there. So that is my Zelda Star Wars crossover. I love those Zelda and something else crossovers. I have a Batman one as well. It's Zelda and Batman. So it's Link looking out over Hyrule, and there's a Triforce in the sky like the bat signal, which is great. Oh, Animate Bro missed it. Let me.
Yeah, it's Link forcing himself into. Wait, what? That sounded wrong.
What's
Huh?
that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I was doing that stupid pun of the of saying that. Yeah, it's Link with the Force. So yeah, it's Link forcing himself into Hyrule. But
That's funny. No, it's funny.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
There we go. Either that or it's a reference to Mario teaches typing. Pixel Knight says. Gosh. All right, here we go.
Woohoo!
So yeah,
Hello,
so it
it's
seemed
me,
like it was an
Mario.
appropriate thing to share.
You to Mario teaches the typing. That was the first time that Charles Martinet was Mario.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Wait, was he not Mario for the N64?
Yeah, he was,
it-
but I think Mario teaches typing came first.
Huh.
Or maybe it was the first time that he spoke. Besides, besides saying, hello, press start, it's a me, Mario, and Gay Bowser.
No, it's so long, King Bowser.
Sure thing, buddy. Whatever fills your channel. We are true believers in my channel, but I know that this is not my channel, so...
So, when did Charles first voice Luigi? Because I know it wasn't Luigi's Mansion, right?
No, it's not even... it may actually be Luigi's Mansion, because up to
Really?
Smash Bros. Melee, it was the pitched up Mario.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So technically, ever since Smash... Wait, no. Okay, so this is something very weird.
Hmm.
I think it's that...
Oh,
I
real,
think it's just
real quick.
laziness.
Real quick, I feel like I want to share this. I'm going to interrupt and say, on that thing though, I never heard. I know people talked about that in Mario 64. Bowser was, saying,
Yeah.
"So long, gay Bowser." But
Gay
that's
Bowser.
I've never in my life have I heard it. Like I can't hear it that way.
No,
Like
I think
I've
it's
never
it's
heard that.
Solonga. You know, like it's...
So yeah, so long,
it's- I mean-
Bowser. So long.
Exactly, Solonga, Bowser. So the people are just
Yeah.
taking it for the memes.
But like,
Yeah.
but like, never in my life did I even think like it never, listened or
innocent, man.
never sounded that way to me. You know what I mean?
I think you're an innocent soul.
So am I.
So are you? Come on. Don't make me laugh.
I don't play a lot of Mario games, so I mean, yeah, I'm innocent in that.
Yeah, but I'm saying innocent because you would not... Man, you curse
What?
sometimes than I do.
What? Memory Martin.
Excuse me, but you'll have to get through
It's
me to
true.
get to her in terms of swearing.
Pixel
my
Knight
boy.
says Mario Game Gallery with Charles Martinet first voicing him. I believe it was a Mario Game Gallery. I don't know.
Yoo-hoo, I'm waiting for you. Yeah,
I don't know.
that's the thing.
So I have a question, real quick.
That's like Mario's single fish.
I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite Zelda game?
I was gonna ask that at the beginning of the stream.
Oh,
but I
were you?
forgot.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is for everyone in chat as well as for everyone here in voice chat. Oh, we're being rated by One Up
I
John.
was. I called it.
Oh my
called
gosh!
it.
Welcome on in.
John.
Thank you so much. Welcome. And that is amazing. And yes, in case you're wondering, Memory Martin was when she says I called it. She goes, I see One Up John is playing this game, and he's Team Wisdom. I think One Up John. Oh, I just fell off into the abyss. I think
Oh
One Up
no!
John
I
is
just
going
no!
to-
I
raid you.
just saw that he was playing the game, and I'm like, he's gonna raid you.
Nice.
Immediately. Not
That's
even
awesome.
1 second of doubt.
All right, I had to get my shout outs out there. Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Mana. I am an E for everyone variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original and official hardware, and indie titles. Of course, we are playing this Splatfest as I'm a huge Zelda fan, and Splatoon is a blast to boot. And so, what a great Splatfest this is. I hope
a
that
time
you've been
to
doing
arrive.
well. I do see that you're Team Wisdom, and yeah, Team Wisdom seems to be doing all right. Like, not too bad, right?
We're all pretty much all the teams.
And One Up John, how was your stream? Everybody who was there, what is your favorite Zelda game? And,
I want to be the last.
Okay.
Oh,
And oops.
I messed it up.
Oh,
I'll
man.
fix it in a second.
Man,
I'll fix it.
why don't you start? You are
I
the
was
one that-
focusing. I was focusing on capitalizing the U.
Oh, we didn't quite make it.
Yep.
So, what if memory starts? I think she's the least knowledgeable of Zelda.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I've literally only played. So first
Oh,
off, I've never beaten a Zelda game.
Yeah,
damn it,
sorry,
Braille says
played-
Minish Cap, by the way.
I've started. I've never finished. So I've started Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, both on 3DS, Skyward Sword on Switch, Link's Awakening on Switch, and a bit of Zelda 1 when you were doing the guide to it. Um,
Yes.
Probably Link's Awakening.
Huh?
Yeah.
Link's Awakening on Switch.
That's your favorite, just period.
It's like it's
That's
the
such a
Peanut
good one.
Style. It's like, dude, it looks like Snoopy, Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
The
Yeah,
whole
it's-
look
it's-
of it is gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful
giant,
game.
It's a giant diorama, and I loved doing dioramas as a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good
And also-
connection.
Animated Barrel. God bless you for Minish Cap. Beautiful.
Yeah, so-
it's a beautiful game.
So yeah,
why
Anime
is
Burrow
it
says
now?
Minish Cap. One Up John says probably Link to the Past. And then Pixel Knight makes a great distinction for the 2D games. Minish Cap and Link to the Past are kind of tied, and then for 3D it would be Wind Waker. For spin-off, it's the CDI. Not really. Not really. It would probably be Four Swords, but I want a proper High Rewards.
Yeah, for spin-off Hyrule Warriors is amazing. The first one.
I got one.
Oh,
I got
Mary
one.
Martin, Link
I got one.
Between Worlds. Okay, what?
I think Between Worlds is incredibly good.
The first Zelda game I played was on the Project 64 emulator, thanks to my
Ditto.
friend in middle school.
Hey, we're not going to talk about emulation though. Just saying.
Oh, I never played a single Zelda game.
That's all right.
The first one that I played was what was it? Ocarina of Time. That's what it was on the Virtual Console. My bad. It was not an emulator. I
There you go.
remember it was not
how
emulated.
dare you? How dare
Well,
you?
it was
No
emulated. It was
emulators, and
emulated
you're
on the
mentioning
Virtual
an emulator.
Console.
But it still counts because it was on the Wii,
No,
wasn't it?
it totally counts.
No, it's still an
yeah.
emulator. How dare
Mhm.
you?
I mean by that logic, if I were to say what was your favorite Pokemon game, and someone told me like Gens 1 and 2 on the 3DS, I'd be like, liar.
All right, so
Liar.
Oh,
Yeah, may the fourth be with liars.
oh.
Oh.
so
That's
so Ocarina of
No.
Time, is that your first game? Is that your favorite game as well?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
And Breath of the Wild. That
Yes,
was my
yeah.
that's and I'm looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom.
Me too. I can't wait for it. I cannot wait. Krazer?
My absolute favorite as
Right now.
it really towers over pretty much every other game that exists.
Oh, there it is.
Majora's Mask.
I knew it.
There's no fighting it.
Yep.
It's
Soundtrack is
a very
incredible.
unique Zelda game. It's a good one.
Oh, it encapsulates like pretty much everything I want of a Zelda. And you know what? I have to say, it's very similar to Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I
If
mean,
you want to go and beat the main story, do it. It's very short. Want to
Yeah.
enjoy the whole game? Go to the rest
all
of
the
the
side
world.
quests,
Mm-hmm.
all
Sorry,
the
you
little
were saying,
things.
Mana?
Yeah, no, that's a good one. It's a little bit too how do I say this? The world, like, part of what I like. Hey, welcome home, Animate Bro. Part of what I like about Zelda is the big open world adventure, where so Majora's Mask is so people focused that the world itself is much smaller. So that's my only complaint with that game, and I think that and it's a little bit well, maybe I have another complaint, which is a little bit dark at times.
That's why I love it. And
I know, no, but that's why I say I hesitate to even call it a complaint, or either
yeah,
of
so
those
it's a
things as
preference.
complaints either, because they're just differences. But I think they're just things that I would say prevent the game from being my favorite. But you know what I do love in that game is the what's his final form, Link's final form.
Fierce Deity.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That like
Why
the
was
the
it? Why was it
power.
not? Dude, why was it not Young Link's Final Smash?
Oh my gosh, that's yeah. So I
Like
do.
it could have just been
Yes,
Triforce
so
Slash,
well.
but with Fierce Deity.
I know. Instead, it's a skin reference with
Yeah.
Link, which is so weird.
And it's a
Why?
reference to Ocarina of Time, doing stuff that Ocarina of Time Young Link never did.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like I don't like. It's so funny because I was watching a short about a guy like talking about the references to all of like the character skins, and he just released the one for Link. So and so he's talking about it, and so like I'm thinking it over in my head, and I'm like, wait, why is it this Link when you have both Yun and True Link in the same game?
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes no sense.
That's why I. Okay, so if it was Majora's Mask Link, I would have made him just as hard as Cloud.
Hmm.
But no, I just don't have any desire to play him because of that. Because I hate the overratedness of Ocarina of Time. It was groundbreaking, but it pales in comparison to Majora's. And Mana, I'm gonna
Well,
disagree
wait.
with you.
Okay, so
I
we
think
can disagree on this,
the
but
world
I
was
do
better.
think Ocarina of Time. I would call it a superior game, but admittedly, really both games. I mean, they're built on the same engine. They're both fantastic games. They attempt to do very different things. So I don't think the comparison is always the best, because it's not that one is technically an inferior or a superior game. It's more that both are really technically great games, and it comes down to your preference. For me, Ocarina of Time feels much more like a grand adventure in sort of this great, archetypal way, where Majora's Mask is much smaller in scope, in more story driven on like people's lives, and I think that's awesome actually. I think that's one of the cool things about the game. But I kind of miss like the grand adventure part of it. So hey,
You
Chrono,
want
welcome on in.
to know my opinion, man, on that?
Yeah.
I think that you're completely right, and that's why it stands for everything, for the complete opposite of what you said.
Yeah, yeah, right. Exactly.
like I think, like, first of all, like what you said on the world, yeah, Termina Field is much smaller, but
Yeah.
it's far denser than Hyrule Field. I actually think that
Yes.
Hyrule Field is boring. Like, I don't like it. It's like, oh, this Grand World, Grand World, this one field that is bigger, that is smaller than my town, and Mary has in my town. It's so freaking small. It's
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, this grand
It's true.
adventure, which honestly, like, I don't feel the scope. You get me? It's like, yeah, it's like this grand classical adventure of the world and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, the grand world that is smaller than my aunt's countryside.
Well, it's
But
not even. It's not
it's like
just
it's like
the. It's not just the actual locations though. It's
yeah,
the story beats, the fact that you have to travel to these different locations, that even though maybe it actually is kind of plain to get there, or in some cases pretty short distance away, it still is like a totally different feel. They managed to get this world with all these different biomes, and you go up all the way to Death Mountain, and you're on top of a volcano, and then head all the way, you're in the desert, and you're in the in a beautiful lake, and it's very diverse in and
again, I
the
would say that all that Majora's
yeah.
Mask does it better, and also on the say that I would agree that maybe you said that you preferred the brighter and more high
Yeah.
fantasy presentation of all and the stakes, but again I feel like the stakes are very like standard, and it's just like it doesn't feel like that impactful a story. It's like your typical fantasy story or setup, pretty much, at least, because of course the execution matters, and that Ocarina of Time does well. But it's like on Majora's Mask, yeah, it is about the people, like you said, and I'm gonna acknowledge that you did say that.
Mhm.
But it's like, yeah, it may not be. Oh, I have a way to put it. Yes, it is about the people, because it is. You cannot save the world if you do not save its people. And through saving the world in Majora's Mask, through saving the people of Majora's Mask, and that's why all the side quests are about the people that inhabit it, and that's why each area is so dense. The Kana Canyon, holy boy, that is dark.
Alrighty, peeps.
It's
I
Hey,
think
welcome
that's
back.
it for me.
Oh, you're taking off? All
And
right.
then-
Mike
Yeah,
Tron,
I'm
you
all
have a good one.
tuned out, but I have all the intel for you.
Okay, what do we need to do to win?
All right. Well, first of all, your team has been kicking our tails, so you'll emerge victorious somehow with the wisdom and the courage going at it, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got for you. So
That's-
just take some tailpipe for me, and you got this.
Intelligence
I will be looking in chat before I go to sleep, though.
Okay, hey,
Gotcha.
thank you so much. And if we could get another shout out
Oh
from
yeah,
Mike Tron.
no worries. Yes.
Mike Tron
Shout
is
I cannot do that.
Let it all out.
yeah.
These are the things that you want me to do. Come on.
There
I'm
we go.
talking to you. Come on.
That's
Who's
good.
gonna
That's
get
really
copy
good.
strike? Come on.
Thanks.
Um,
It's my Adam's apple that does all the work.
That's not bad. Not bad. I don't know who Adam is, but you know, kudos to him. So, to me, the getting back to the question here of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, to me, there is another level that I do have to acknowledge, and that is
I
that
go now.
I'm
Good
okay,
night.
take care.
So
I am
happy.
I am much more nostalgic about Ocarina of Time.
I will say, I will give it to Ocarina.
What's that?
Wait. Oh. Wait. Never mind.
Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, that was a hugely impactful game to me. So I recognize nostalgia as a part of it. I do think that, again, I think both games are really well done and well made games and like top tier games. So I don't want to like sit here and like try and tear apart one or the other. But definitely for the reasons that I shared, I prefer Ocarina of Time. And I would say that is my favorite Zelda game
Totally fair.
overall. But
If you ask me, 3DS version just made it like it truly made justice. to
oh,
Ocarina
the
of Time.
3DS versions, they did a lot of things right for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that being said, I still find myself really enjoying Link to the Past, of course, is a big one. And Link's Awakening is actually quite fun, too. But here's one I bet nobody would expect, and that is Phantom Hourglass. Man, I like Phantom Hourglass.
Oh my god, I want Phantom Hourglass.
I gotta
It's
play it
so
again.
good. It's so good.
I watched Dragon Con. Oh wait,
Dude,
yeah.
all I have to say is blind back.
Yeah.
Was it Phantom Hourglass that Chugga played? It was
It
Phantom
wa-
Hourglass.
Yeah, the
you
other
have
one
the
that's
one-
similar is the train
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Spirit Tracks. I had to think for a second, like, which one did Chugga do? Because I
Yeah.
own the other one, and I'm not a fan of Spirit Tracks.
Okay.
Really?
No.
Yeah, Spirit Tracks is not quite as good as Phantom Hourglass, I think. It's a little bit...
I don't even remember why I got Spirit Tracks.
I mean, it's a good game. It's a Zelda game. I mean, I don't think there's been, like, a Nintendo made... I'll preface this by saying a Nintendo made Zelda game that's bad. I also really liked Skyward Sword, actually, too, in a lot of ways.
So good.
I need to play some
Okay,
more Skyward
I
Sword.
need to say
When I
this.
find my
Anyone who said that Skyward Sword's controls didn't work was playing it wrong.
I really agree. Yes, I don't know why people
works
had
so
issues with
good.
it. Oh, good night,
I'm pretty
Pixel
sure they
Knight.
just wanted to be like, oh, I should be able to waggle it, and just because I know how the thing works, the controller should read my mind. No, you gotta make sure that you're transferring the motion into the control.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the whole point of the Wii.
Exactly. It's like people is like, oh, the motion control. Why is it not doing what I want? And you're just literally shaking your fist.
Yeah.
It's like, why am I not playing the guitar perfectly?
Right. Exactly. So is DS9 not your favorite track? Yeah, still hearing a perfect comparison to that. Oh man. So
Oh, close one.
we are very close. I just tried to get one quick round in while we were chatting because I do need to run another ad break here.
Okay. I was wondering about the.
Yeah, so that's why
Mana.
since we were in mid chat, I thought, well, hey, I'll just run the ad break, and then when we come back, we'll dive into another round.
Do we
what were
have
you gonna
time
say?
or no?
Go for
I
it.
want to say the best summary I can give is Majora's Mask. I think is the better overall game, and in my opinion, is the best Zelda. But I think Ocarina of Time is a much better Zelda game.
Ooh,
Like encapsulates what Zelda is at its core.
yeah.
Maybe better than any other game.
I think I know what you're saying, and my only hesitation would be on the language of better game.
Maybe yeah, but I'm trying to be fast.
But I know what you mean. Like, and so I think I think you're right. I think there's something that is unique, and we really haven't seen anything quite like it.
Yeah, like how we can say that A Link Between Worlds is gameplay wise the one that adheres to the core of adventure in the Zelda franchise, the best because it's like yeah I know I said best, but it's like it has the most freedom. It gives you the tools. It basically tells you just this is your goal. You see how you get to it.
Breath of the Wild, is that what you said?
No. I said A Link Between Worlds.
Oh, A Link Between Worlds.
Breath of the Wild.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Link
Yeah,
Between Worlds is
in-
pretty open. Yoda Stein's here. How's it going, Yoda Stein? Hey.
Hi, Yoda. It's been a long time since seen you.
Yeah, what's
Breath of the
up?
Wild, I think is the best expansion on the idea of the first Zelda.
Well, I unfortunately Link Between Worlds is the 3DS one. Yes. I'd love to know what your favorite Zeldas are. We can debate it more in the chat. I do need to run a 3-minute ad so that we can disable pre-roll ads. So, Yoda Stein, if you can stick around, great. Otherwise, if you just have to come in and say hi, thanks for coming in. And always a pleasure to see you. We will be right back. And stay tuned.
I'm gonna.
back. Heyo. We are.
Perfect timing.
I love this. This is working out well, actually.
Phenomenal.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Phenomenal.
Oh man. So let's see. Let me catch up on chat here a little bit. So yeah, Yoda says my favorite Zeldas were the portable ones: Awakening, the Oracle games, Minish Cap, and Link Between Worlds. And you could say the nature of the Switch makes Breath of the Wild a mobile game too. You know what? I can see that. Yeah, I think Link's Awakening is the more I've been playing it recently, I'm realizing it is just a very tight game. It is well done. I like Link's Awakening. I haven't actually played the Oracle games, so that's going to be fun when we
Me
get to
neither.
those.
I
So
want them to make a return on the Switch.
yeah, well, who knows? Maybe, you know.
The online features could be so good on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the multiplayer features. Also,
I
Mana,
do-
create the
I
room
do
whenever
feel
you
like
want.
we're gonna see in Tears of the Kingdom something darker and more story driven. I mean, I've been avoiding all the leaks, but this is my thought: is it's gonna be a little bit like how Ocarina of Time was lighter and Majora's Mask was darker.
Oh.
I think it's gonna be the same
hope.
kind of thing. I think we're gonna see, that Tears of the Kingdom is more of a dark and story-driven experience as opposed to the sort of wide openness and grand, scale of the. Well, I think there's going to be scale in this one too, but you know what I mean. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
Can I say something that can be controversial?
Sure, maybe. What?
So, I have the feeling that of all the Zeldas that I've played, maybe Breath of the Wild is not my top pick to replay.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
actually I agree with that. I think that it's not a very replayable game because it's so big.
and also there's many things that I wanted to expand my experience. Like I don't know, take the horses or the bike in certain direction, and I always find something like a very core mechanic always stops me from doing it. Like for example, when I got the bike, the first thing that I was like, I'm gonna ride so many dunes in the desert. You cannot summon the bike here. So there goes all the excitement I had for this game.
That was the whole
that-
point. Yeah.
And the problem is that there's much more I want to do, but I was left with such a sour taste on my mouth that I'm like, it's a killjoy. You did 88.
You know what actually does it for me is that Yoda-san says it's one of the few that he's replayed. For me, it's that I feel like I've never 100%ed the original, and part of that is because I only ever played it really when I was streaming. I'd like to at some point go back and play it again and off stream and such. But now with Tears of the Kingdom coming out, I don't know that I'm going to. It's one of the things where when I had more time, I used to go back into Zelda games after kind of an initial playthrough, and then I'd 100% it. This one, man, working up the stamina for it is tough because it's just such a massive game.
I think this game should not be 100%ed, but that's the problem. It's like it's a goal, so someone's wanna have to do it. Some people are gonna feel like they should, especially if it comes from a franchise where 100%ing has always been a massive reward, and this one
Right.
is like not really,
Yeah.
because the courses were made so you will get. There are so many that you'll get just as many as you need by playing casually.
Yeah. No, I
And-
think that's a good point. It wasn't designed for 100%ing in a sense. I mean, you can, but even the fact that the Koroks are really just sort of a kind of a joke reward, because though I haven't gotten
Actually,
it, I know of it. It's like, well, that's just the thing. We know that they're even kind of poking fun at the fact that that you would want to 100% it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not actually
very Japanese
against.
way.
I'm not actually against it, but it is what it is.
don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of percentage, oh, sorry, man, you first.
No, I was just saying, because because I told Crazer recently, I think like when I played through Breath of the Wild, not on stream, on my personal file, I think I know I beat the bird beast, divine beast. I think the elephant one in the desert, and that's it.
Okay,
After
yeah.
that, I got
Huh.
stuck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, can I? Something that I noticed about Breath of the Wild is that either I don't get or I dislike the master mode.
Okay.
The reason is like it feels like you really have to borderline abuse the game's mechanics to make them work, you know, to be able to beat master mode because
Okay.
it's so optimized in the favor of the enemy. And at some point, you know, sacrificing all the weapons that I've obtained to just kill one enemy who drops nothing, or like who drops just one weapon, is like, why would I want to fight them? And if I don't
Right.
want to fight them, why do I grab weapons? It's maybe just because it's not my playstyle. I'm gonna lean towards that explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still wanna like it. That's the thing. I wanna like it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Because that's what pisses me off.
That's tough. That is really tough, actually.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I do want to
Oh no.
I
I'm
do
gonna
want
die. Yeah,
to
thank you.
take a quick sidestep here to address a
do,
question PFC Stillwell asked, and it was basically out of this idea of favorite Zeldas. What about favorite Star Trek franchises? There was a correlation between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and what he was saying was Deep Space Nine. So my question
I know
is,
nothing but.
or the question was for me, what's the favorite Star Trek? So for me,
My
I
favorite
do-
Star
I-
Trek is Spock.
I know nothing about it.
just
I
thought
have
Spock was
limited
cool.
experiences as well, to be honest. So this is an area where I can give you my favorites, but it's not like I have a complete and exhaustive understanding of the franchise. But I would say from what I've seen, it would be the Next Generation. I mean, it really, it was pretty fun and yet had some deep themes as well. And yeah. So, but I'm someone who likes camp as well, so it was nice to see there was some camp in it. But overall, I am more of a Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan. Ms. Man is the Star Trek fan. She also would probably say Next Generation, though, because she's a fan of that.
Isn't that the one with Leonard Nimoy or not?
That's the
Or is that the
original.
original?
Next Generation
Okay.
is with
A remake.
Picard, Captain Picard, who is, what's his name?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Yes, yeah, there we go.
How did I remember his name so easily?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, how do you know Patrick Stewart? But when I list off my favorite voice actors and actresses, you have no idea who I'm talking about.
Ooh, hey, nice
Because
job, team.
Okay, because Patrick Stewart has been in. Yeah, well, that was a great match.
Man.
We were on danger.
Mhm.
Man keeps getting top play. Apparently,
I don't know how I do.
Maybe because everyone else sucks. Mostly me. Anyway, maybe because Patrick Stewart has a lot of. It's a very well-known actor, and he just happens to be in a lot of projects. So whenever I watch my typical reviewers, I watch a lot of YouTube reviewers. Patrick Stewart happens to be in something, and they mentioned that he's from Star Trek, and that's actually how I know anything about Star Trek or Star Wars. I haven't
mean-
watched anything of either.
I mean, Greta Lyle and Tara Strong are like two of the most popular American voice actresses that I know.
Yeah. But
Because I know Tara Strong is an American Canadian voice actress. I think Greta Lyle. I think she's just American. Because Greta Lyle has been
What?
Daphne. Greta Lyle is an American voice actress,
Is
and
what?
Tara Strong is voice actress.
You know what I'm getting at.
No, I don't.
Oh my goodness, how many times I've said that it's not American?
Oh, U.S.
Oh,
You see, I don't even pass a manner with that, and he knows.
I'm sorry. That's what Wikipedia says. And
Wikipedia's wrong.
Wikipedia was
IMDb.
edited by an American.
I. Oh no! Ooh.
Yoda Stein. Shots fired. Also, Galaxy Quest and Orwell are better Star Trek than Star Trek. Wow.
You know,
I mean, Galaxy Quest is pretty awesome, but I don't know if I would say it's a better Star Trek than Star
you know
Trek.
what's one of my favorite exposures to like side exposure, because you know how it is tangential learning. Like I can learn about crystals by studying rupees in Zelda.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite tangential learning
So
of Star Trek is from Vinny Vinesauce, because he was playing a game about being in a submarine in an ocean of blood in an alien moon, and he was had to take pictures of what was outside, and he found fossils of giant creatures, and he made an impression of a character from Star Trek, and the impression was so funny that it just got burned into my mind. Just like, are those bones he saw? And he said like, bones. It seems to be a large sea creature. And it was like, and then Captain Picard was like, it's like, Jimmy, what do you want from me? That's why he's like, but bones, we're in the middle of a breakthrough. We're in the verge of a breakthrough. And that's like, that just paints the picture of me of what Star Trek is all about this. Because I've heard of the stories, you know, they travel to different planets. And I
Right.
just imagine these very quirky characters just speaking very silly and being funny to one another. Like, it's not being funny, but and I've also seen scenes. Oh, English, I hate you. Of Data, the Lieutenant Commander.
Oh yeah.
Data.
Yeah.
He's so cool. I love him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember I watched this scene that was an analogy of, how was it called? Of non-verbal communication, aka
Okay.
all the things that are implied in a conversation, where he's talking to a Klingon officer, I think, and he was so formal that it came off as insulting to the Klingon, so he just denied every agreement with Data. And again,
That's
that's
funny.
just a very interesting, you know, introspective series. I've heard that
Yeah.
Star Trek is a series about people that takes place outside of Earth.
I think that's yeah.
This guy.
I think the that's what I noticed in the Star Trek I've seen is it actually brings up really interesting topics, and you know, in its presentation of sort of a utopia, it's really quite fascinating.
Yeah, it's like a post. It's a utopia that's past all the the everyday problems that we have right now. But it
Right.
still has to deal with the core of the issues that we deal with right
Exactly.
now. So
Yeah.
it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man, at least you got Minty.
Yep. And yes, Yoda Stein, we do need to get that Edge of the Empire game going. That would be fantastic.
Into the Empire. That sounds like Star Wars.
It is,
Yeah.
but it is a role-playing Star Wars game, which is really quite cool.
Interesting.
We've done a little bit of it in the past, and it's a lot of fun.
Can I say
You
my-
shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that.
I see. You want to know my favorite Star Wars game?
What?
Star Wars Battlefront 1, the original.
Oh, the original.
The original,
Nice.
series is so good. Like, the Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a better game, like quality-wise and feature-wise. But the feel of the first one is just so raw, and like, it was, I think, my first FPS.
Nice.
But it was so intuitive. Playing, I remember there was one of, it taught me that system of each team has points, and those points equal how many lives your team has. So, you know, if each team had 100 points, that means that you could die only 100 times. If, you know, your team suffers one more death, you die. You lose. And we won!
Nice.
Yay!
Nice job.
And I remember this one time when I was checking at you know how many points we had left? 1. I was the last in my army. And I just happened to have picked a sniper, and I destroyed the enemy team. I was just in like one side of the map. They were all looking for me, trying to capture objectives and stuff. And it was just pew 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 as a stormtrooper. It wasn't a stormtrooper, it was a clone. It was so fun.
Stillwell shares a really cool memory. One of my favorite scenes with Data is when he's called Data rather than Data, and he corrects the person. The person asks, "What's the difference?" And he says, "One is my name, the other is not."
Beautiful.
That's so
And that
good.
carries so much meaning.
Yeah, that is really cool, actually.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, this is gonna be a huge nerd out, but I'm gonna try to summarize it. The first time that I learned of Data was in a video that was criticizing Windows UI, the computer's user interface, how it looks, and it said that the computer right now, as it stands, it was designed for Androids because it had so many small tweaks that you had to do, like precision clicking and such, that it reminded him of an episode of Star Trek where the ship was stranded and there was a meteorite that was heading in this direction and was gonna crash with them unless they inserted all the startup keys in the exact right order, and nobody could do it as fast as Data. So all these people had to count on the one android to do the life-saving movement in order to not perish. And what was the point of that? It was like, don't rely on a system that can fail you in the most critical of situations.
That makes sense. Hey, I have to point it out before it fades away. Yoda Stein's avatar, I drew that for him way back in the day.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's Yoda
Look at that,
Stein
look
with
at that.
rabbit ears.
Yay. Wait, rabbit.
Rabbit ears.
What is that?
It's
They're enemies in the monasteries.
you got it.
I see.
The little I don't know if you're watching the stream, but the plushies behind Mana, those are the rabbis.
Yeah. Mary Martin's got it.
Yay. Oh, that guy. I just did the best trap. I just ran away from a guy from the other team,
Uh-huh.
and I was cornered. I turn around, hammer time. And I got
Oh,
it.
that was you.
Yeah.
I saw someone with a hammer. I didn't really pay attention to who it
I
was.
love that memory's like flooding, and then I'm like, yay!
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Ah! It always happens that someone's shooting the floor right as I'm arriving. I was like, I'm gonna go play. Alright, I'm gonna show you play. And they show me.
There's the umbrella. No. Oh, so what I was saying before about Great Isle, so like the reason why I was like, how do you not know Great Isle? Because she's literally been Daphne for like 20 years up until Velma. She's been
Thing.
Daphne in everything Scooby
You're
related.
Okay, mime.
But
Mime. I almost called you mime, Mana. Mana, tell me please, does it make sense for me to know an actor who is the face of a character, but not the voice actor of a character when everything I see is in a different language? It's like,
Ooh.
I know Mark Hamill. I may know Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. But
Yeah.
if I'm not told
And
he
Joker.
is the Joker, I would not know because I don't hear him as the Joker because I don't hear English Joker.
I mean, that does make a lot of sense, actually. For me personally, I also just rarely hear voices and think of their voice as the actor.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
may just really have paid so much attention to the voice actor that that's all you see, and it's like, imagine if I were to look at the pattern, at the hairstyle of the characters of another, and conclude that the hairstyle is a reference to Final Fantasy VII, and I'm like, oh, don't you see that those dreadlocks are the same, are like very stylized in the same fashion as Barrett?
Yeah, there you go.
What would you say? And you know Barrett, would you be like, oh yeah, makes total sense?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not even gonna say
that's
probably,
kind of
just
a
say yes.
that's kind of a legitimate point there. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. This one's gonna be close, guys. This one's gonna be real close. I don't know if we got this.
I mean, I didn't even know that I grew up listening to the voice of Freddy Krueger until I looked him up while watching Batman the Animated Series.
That's what I'm getting at. You looked it up. You didn't know that it wasn't intuitive to you
Yeah.
until you looked it up, and you had the dedication to look it up. I know.
That's a good point.
Trini is
No,
amazing.
because I was curious because I had heard him use that voice before, so I looked him up. He was the Riddler in the Batman, and apparently he's the face of he is Freddy Krueger. And I had never seen a Freddy Krueger movie, so I didn't know that.
I did
yeah.
not know that until just now, and I kind of wish I didn't know that.
Oh, that
I
reminds me.
honestly though, actually, that brings up a good point. I think that if nobody brought up who the actors were in the Mario movie, if Nintendo didn't highlight it in their direct, if it was just, hey, we've got some people that are doing voices for these characters, I never would have thought about it. I never would have
Exactly.
beforehand. I would have never considered, oh, maybe I won't like this voice or whatever. The voices would have been what the voices were, and I would have been perfectly content. But
And
I mean,
think that
that was me for Shrek 1 because I didn't know. I think the only person I knew was Eddie Murphy, and I think the only person I still know from the granted I don't remember the cast, but I think the only person I could recall is Eddie Murphy.
it's Eddie Murphy.
Because like all the actors in that movie are apparently super famous. I literally only remember Eddie Murphy.
I want to say Mike Myers. What's his name? The guy who from Austin Powers. And guess what?
I only saw one Austin Powers movie and I didn't even finish it because it
More
was
than
like, yeah, there's more than one.
What? Okay,
think-
but look at this.
me too, Stowell.
Look, check this out. I refuse to watch the Mario movie in English unless I'm watching it with some friends. Why? Because I don't care about Chris Pratt, and I will not listen to Chris Pratt. It's like all this PR stuff to listen to Chris Pratt and Jack Black. What am I gonna do? Watch it on a dub. Oh, bye, Chris Pratt. Wow, you really were a great Mario.
But
But he was a good Mario. To be honest, I thought he did great. And if nobody, if nobody
It's fine,
like thought about
but
it,
I don't care.
yeah. Well, yeah, but that brings up another thing too. Is like, why back in the day, voice actors, you didn't need to know who they were. They didn't need to be, actors that showed their faces or anything. Oh no!
Aww.
Darn.
I hope it was none of us.
Hopefully, yeah.
Sorry if it was me.
No, it wasn't us.
Yeah, it would have shown a connection error if it was one of us. So.
Oh. Yeah, Mana, before you say that, I want to add something so you can add it to what you're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I've seen this bad habit of giving great, not even necessarily great, but giving well-known actors voice roles when they're known mostly for their face roles. So they're giving the voice because of their face.
Yep.
An example where this was bad was Peter Dinklage. I think that's how you say his name. He has dwarfism. Actor who was very famous in what was it?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
Yeah,
the guy who
he had a role in was it Endgame or Infinity War? Which one?
I don't
Which
know.
one was? I'm asking Mana.
I don't remember actually. Yeah.
It was when Thor got the new Mjolnir, I think, or he like prepared Mjolnir.
Okay. It's not ringing a bell, or not coming to mind.
Yeah.
What was his role? I don't remember even.
He was the metal worker on the giant planet.
Oh no,
They
you're
had to
right.
destroy the
Okay,
planet.
I do remember that. Okay, yeah. I think that was the one right before. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's right.
Okay, so the point with him is that I don't remember which game was it, but they hired him as a voice actor for a game, and they made a huge publicity stunt for for Peter Dinklage, and he's gonna be in the game and all that. And guess what happened in the end?
What?
They re-recorded all his lines.
Oh,
Because he didn't do the character as they needed.
Yeah.
He legit didn't voice act as he needed to voice act.
Yep.
He was a known actor, and you wanted to have him, as a publicity promotion. And it cost them because they didn't have Peter. The people who wanted to see Peter, didn't get to see him. And, they lost the money and had to hire another actor who didn't get the publicity.
So yeah, to your point, it is unfortunate that we have talented voice actors that specifically do their roles because of their ability to speak in a certain way, being replaced by people who are hired for their ability to emote and have the physicality in a certain way. Language is a part of it too. I'm not trying to say that, but
But
that
it's like
part of it
that
is not a part of the voice acting, and the two are different. Just because you're good at one does not make you automatically good at the other, as you mentioned with Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Or it's like doesn't make
I
you
can.
as good as you should be.
Yeah.
As you are,
Well,
you need to be.
Yeah, I can actually think of an example in the opposite way. So, like I said,
Mark Hamill?
No, not Mark Hamill. So, like I said, I'm a big Brian Hall fan, right? Like I said, he's a YouTuber who does a lot of impressions. Disney knows who he is. He's had meetings with Disney before because of how good his impressions are. Well, when the Hotel Transylvania movies were being made, he's the sound-alike for Adam Sandler for the promos for Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. And I think was the summer one the third one, or was that a separate film? I forget.
I don't know.
Well, Brian is Dracula in the third movie. It's not Adam Sandler. So he went from being the actor for the voice act, the sound-alike for Adam Sandler in the promos. And he also got a lead role in another movie, but it was not a Disney movie or whatever. To being Dracula in the third one. That's what.
Interesting.
Yeah, but okay, so what does? Sorry for if this comes across dismissive, but what does that prove? What are you getting at with that?
I was saying like what you were saying like can happen in the opposite way too.
That great voice, that like known actors get replaced by better voice actors.
That's the thing. That's the thing. He's known on YouTube.
No. I was talking about Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler got replaced. Yeah, we won.
Well, I don't know if he didn't want. Like, I don't know why he wasn't Draco in the third movie. I don't know if he didn't want to. I don't know if there was like conflict, like with scheduling or whatever. But Brian. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Eh? Hello?
Okay, how? Yeah, Memory was not in the team.
Oh, what?
No, I wasn't on the team.
You weren't playing with us?
No.
What?
What the fuck, man?
It must have been on my end because I guess I got booted off the team.
All right, I'm going to stop here. Were you the one that lost the internet connection?
It didn't.
Could be.
It didn't say so. It said because someone was having connection issues. It didn't say it was me.
Interesting. Well, it probably wasn't you then, is my thought. But here,
Yeah,
I'll
it said one or more players had connection issues.
Yeah, probably wasn't you then. But all right, I'm gonna open up that room again. But GG for the win. I know Crazer was there. I saw your name multiple times.
Yeah, and I saw. I think Golden Iris joined you too.
I was thinking that too. I wasn't sure. Golden Iris, is that you? Are you joining us? If so, that's awesome.
But yeah, like I was saying like yeah, Brian's known on YouTube, but like he's not like aside from the YouTube videos, he didn't work on any projects.
Okay, so I'm gonna say my reply before I go turn off my stove because it's the only one using it and it's wasting a lot of fuel. But I would say that the problem with the whole thing is like known faces sell at first, but after at some point, if they are not up to the task like Mark Hamill, they will be replaced when the cost of supporting, their presence becomes too much to justify. So you're right, but the problem is that it's like you need to convince the studio to stop doing the thing that it may work this time, maybe, yeah. And then like by the 50th time, it's like, oh yeah, we need an actual voice actor because this guy is not as well trained, on what we need. And that's the thing. Not that they suck. Is that it's like imagine that you need someone to do a painting for you. You're not gonna call the best line artist in the world if you need to paint on a canvas with color and oils.
Yeah.
He can be the best and the best actor, but if he doesn't work well with the voice for the role that you need, sorry, it's just not gonna work.
That is a really
he
good
can
analogy.
learn.
That's an interesting analogy. I like that.
I mean, he can learn, but
And
at
that
the
is
time, if
why
it's not the case,
And that is why, if any of you out there want to, albeit with the small caveat, laden with a few expletives, listen to these deep types of conversations, go check out the fantastic fellow streamer Krazer, last seen streaming Minecraft.
and it's very funny that you say that because the last stream I was actually recording audio
Oh
for
yeah,
a video where I criticized a form of gameplay that I think is detrimental to presentation. It was an analysis.
interesting. Well, why don't you go shut off your stove, and while you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Memory Martin.
Yay!
Last seen streaming Cult of the Lamb. Memory Martin is also, it tends more towards the family-friendly side of things, but not exclusively. A mental health awareness advocate, and somebody who has been so supportive and so impactful and meaningful in this community. If you don't know Memory Martin, then you're missing out, because Memory Martin is just so kind. So please check out Memory Martin as well.
Yes, you too.
And I have a feeling that I have maybe only one more or two more rounds in me,
Okay.
just because I am pretty tired, and I was hoping to start earlier today, but obviously that didn't pan out. But we've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's been a good
Yeah.
stream thus far. This is right around the time I usually would quit, 3 hours. No 6-hour stream today. No, still well. I don't think I have the stamina after yesterday. But boy, that was a fun one, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's the crew. We're going to get in there. Slacker, Stillwell says.
Slacker team.
So yeah, maybe one or
Like
two
it
more,
now.
and then we'll wrap it up. Basically, actually, there's a 25-minute countdown until the next ad break. And if we can end before that ad break, probably that would be the best.
A
Yeah, sounds
25?
great.
Oh, ad break. I don't think for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, so like in 25 minutes more, so that do a couple
Yeah.
rounds and then a
'cause,
little chatting
I
before a
heard-
raid.
Yeah. I know, I heard you for a second, and then like for a second, I was thinking like the map changed, and I was like, why am I thinking about the map change? It just changed.
That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
This has been really fun playing this game with you guys, though.
Yeah.
And I
It is,
definitely am feeling like I could get into Splatoon 3 a bit more now, kind of finding that group to play with. I've been talking to a few people IRL who I'm like, hey, you should get Splatoon 3. And so maybe we'll do a little off-stream group. Kind of like back in the day. We used to do that a whole bunch with Splatoon 2. Ginny Gravity
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
big one. Yep.
I'm gonna be able to curse.
Yeah. We'll
Well-
see. It depends on my schedule.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, that's
all
fair.
right. Oh no, the schedule says that it's not cursing time yet.
That's the way it go. All right.
That
let's
reminds me.
see.
I actually have to talk to Home Depot because I put in a request for like a
To be able to
like a
curse?
partial no, for a partial day off.
Oh,
because I have 2 dentist appointments at the end of the month. I screwed up. I meant to put noon. I put midnight, so they got approved.
Oh,
and
no.
so now I'm on the schedule for 1 p.m.
Oh.
I think that's the day that I'm getting my cavities filled. I gotta double check.
Ooh, ouchies. Ouchies.
Although if I'm off on the day so if it's the day of the cleaning, that's fine. Wait, no, it can't be because that's on a Tuesday. No, wait, that's fine. Never mind. Let me double check.
Basically, big problems.
Either if it's the cleaning appointment, then I'm fine because that one's at 10. If it's when I have the cavities, then that's a problem. Because the cleaning's the 26th.
Oh no, this is trouble. Okay, Mana, you did so good on going to me. Wait, what? Oh no, why did I land at the base? Oh no,
Hi.
I want... Hello. What? Remember guys, our biggest enemy is the floor.
That is
Just
true.
smack him. Smack the floor.
I couldn't react in time. Okay, I'm gonna message you.
Hey. Oh, that was so slick. Okay, so there was this guy, Kitty. He was chasing me. With,
Oh,
with
no,
a
it's
flash,
fine.
And I activated... Wait, you're good?
I'm good. It's on the day I had the cleaning. It's fine.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was
I'm-
not
I'm
paying
off- I'm
attention to
off.
this.
Yeah, I'm off the day. I'm doing the cavities, so that's good.
Okay, is it just me, or buckets are really weird? They feel like super weak weapons when you use them, but they're so powerful.
They're so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, maybe a little too powerful. Oh, man. Oof.
Oh, these matches. Really something.
Yeah.
What was I getting at? It was...
Excuse
Oh,
me,
yeah.
PFC. I have been very busy lately. I'm going to
Mary
be
Martin
even more
having
busy
trouble
starting in
remembering.
June.
PFC?
Yes,
Still well there.
still well.
PFC still well.
What?
PFC still well
PFC.
said. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Remember-
PFC.
Not
Did you just say
KFC.
KFC?
Oh, I see POC, like Professional Challenge.
Oh.
No.
No. There was a boot.
But yeah, no, in June I'm gonna be very busy because I'm gonna have training for the summer camps on my birthday and the day after,
Okay, Mana, we may
and
have
then I'm
lost.
doing that for a while.
That splat that you did on Kitty at the end was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. despite the loss, at least there was that. Thank you.
Yeah, like, actually, you know, good plays are better than winning matches.
That's
Like,
true. I'll
There was
take that.
This play that I had against Kitty, Kitty was chasing me, and I just activated my hammer, and with the the wind up,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like I was going to do a turn, like a U-turn, and you know I was running away from Kitty, but I wanted to turn her around, but Kitty was chasing me with the brush, so I was turning around and Kitty saw that, so they turned around. But I had the momentum of the hammer, so I just took a slower turn, so Kitty was in front of me. With the
Nice.
hammer.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we can see the leaderboards of who got the most points in the aftermath. I got the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, you did.
That's
You've
why
been
we
doing.
lost.
You've actually been doing really well lately. Yeah.
You see, that's the way. Okay, so this is to bring it back. I always have so much to say that I can never finish a topic. Yeah. When you say,
Yeah.
you know, like instead of rising tide, the rising tide brings everyone up.
Oh, yeah.
The low, the receding tide, brings everyone down.
Right.
I realized that if everyone can committedly bring themselves down, it allows for bonding. That makes it so everyone sees themselves in higher regard and work towards bringing each other up. My words were very Yankee on that one. So, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
I remember there was a game where there were two species of, it's like a human and alien,
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing pretty offensive jokes with each other. You know,
Okay.
it's like, You know why your species suck? Why? Because I don't know. You got small hands. Oh, I see. You know why your species suck? Why? You go bald when you get old.
Oh man.
You know, so they were basically, listing all their issues, so they could see each other as equal, and not have a superiority complex over each other.
Okay.
And that allowed them to become, bridge a gap between species that is not innate, because they live super different lives.
Interesting. Yeah.
And that's basically why I do self-deprecating humor, because I do remember that we have to bring it back up.
Yeah. No, that makes sense actually.
I bring you down so I can pull you up.
PFC Stillwell, I think I got what he was saying. If you drink all the milk from the bowl, all the cereal comes together and forms a proper bite. I think.
I think that's what he's saying. If you drink all the milk from the bowl after the proper bite. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. That's a cool
Okay.
analogy.
Okay, time to divide people. This is time for war. Which one do you do first?
Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh,
Or-
you break it?
Or milk?
Do you put the
I just
cereal
do
in the bowl
cereal.
or the milk in the cereal
You
in the
don't
bowl
mix
first?
them?
I just do cereal. I don't do milk.
I do 2 bowls, and I don't do milk. I do yogurt.
Oh, okay. For me, you pour the cereal
I
in
haven't
and
had
then you
yogurt
splash
in
that
so
delicious
long.
milk over it. And you gotta have a
Okay, so
lot of
I
milk
will-
on that cereal.
I understand the logistic of both, but hear me out. Why you have 2 bowls? Because here's what you do. It's like, oh, if I have the cereal on top, it gets, it's uneven and, it just stands on the top. But oh, if I have the milk over it, it becomes soggy if I don't eat it
Oh
quickly.
jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I need help.
Oh man, this
My
is
solution
rough.
to that is you grab a bit of cereal, you put it on top of the milk or yogurt or whatever. These guys are so good.
Like this guy's so good at keeping my distance.
Then you put the creamer on because you have a sweet tooth. Oh, Stillwell.
Oh my goodness. You have to have
Cereal,
3
milk,
bowls.
and then coffee creamer. Now, do you put that in your Lucky Charms? Because, oh boy.
No, you have to have 4 bowls. You see, you first have the milk or the yogurt, whatever, the liquid. You can first have the bowl with water. then you pour the cereal on top of it. Then you just mix it a little bit and you eat. Once there's only milk left on the bowl, that's when you just pour again. So it's always fresh and you can eat at your own pace.
Ain't it? My God, Tower is so good.
Then you pour the sugar. Then you pour the cream. Then you pour the syrup. Then you pour the fruit.
Wait, what about the toast?
Of course, my bad. The Pop-Tarts. Yes, it's for the Pop-Tarts. And of course, all of this goes... And of course, you just blend this all together and you grab a little brush.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Yeah, that went pretty
we have
poorly.
had worse. we have had worse, actually.
That's
And then-
true.
And then you blend this all in the blender, and you grab your little brush, like a baking brush, and you use it to glaze over a cake. And then
Hey,
we
we can do one more.
and
We
then
can do
you
one
pour
more if you want to ready
sugar.
up.
Alright.
I have time for one more. Looking at the timer.
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright.
I'm
Met
getting hyperventilated being so high with you.
has been
Met
really
is
fun.
available to raid.
Say what now?
Met is available to raid.
Oh, Metroid. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
How's Metroid's coffee going?
I don't know. I haven't checked. It's not his
You know
coffee.
that,
It's his GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, that's it. You know that man, alright?
Mm-mm.
No?
His mom.
yes. Yeah. Never mind. I do know that. Yeah.
her
Yeah.
box got shattered, I think.
Mm-hmm. And then something else happened. So.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a bike accident.
Oof. Well,
Well,
maybe we'll.
yeah. Well, I meant something else happened after the bike accident, but I forget what it was.
Oh, that's a...
So maybe we'll send the love his way tonight. Follow Memory
Yeah.
Martin's suggestion there.
Oh
That's a
wait,
good
no,
idea.
he ended.
Oh, no! Dang it!
Let me double check.
I
Yeah, no,
have,
he ended.
Okay.
Oh,
Beard
but
and the
hey,
Hair.
you're one of his suggested channels.
Yay!
Go you.
No, you.
Oh, I am? Oh, that's
Yes.
nice. Oh, sorry. I thought you said you are. Sorry. I'm
No.
so spacey tonight. Oh my gosh.
I can't stream the game.
Would you look at that? The crazier influence is taking hold. Oh my goodness, did you see that the enemy team is holding all the same gun?
I have a feeling
Not
this is gonna
even
go
in
poorly.
his suggested streamer list.
What?
I'm not in his suggested streamer list.
In Metroids?
Oh no, this is your
No.
fault.
In mine?
Seth is. Yeah, yes.
I don't have a
It's you.
suggested streamer list.
You
It's
but still, I can kill you, and that makes it your fault because I can punish you for it.
it's you, and another person named Nintendo who I follow. Seth is on here, which is funny because he hasn't streamed in months. And then other people, some other people I don't know.
This is on Metroids.
Yeah, on Metroids.
Well, I'm honored.
I need to update my list.
I don't even have the list. Oh man, this team is good. We're in
Yeah.
serious trouble. Look at this map. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be trouble.
I'm gonna have to use backdoor tactics.
And I'm super slow, which is like one of the worst things with this particular weapon.
Yeah. Oh god. Come on, get over here, double kill. Triple kill. Oh, I got 3.
Good job.
Come on, push.
Because the other one's over here. I got the other one, but they've got me.
Ah, dagnabbit. Man, well, hey, we're turning it around, but we gotta keep this going.
Otherwise, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh. Okay, I gotta yeet this man. That's a great name, Yeetus. Yep. Baba boy.
Oh no!
I
Oh
love
no! Ah,
I
shoot.
love those names. Baba boy.
Mictron says, good night all. Mictron, have a good one. Solo says,
Night,
but
Mike.
if I keep the Lucky
Rest
Charm
well,
separated
Lucky
from
boy.
the milk won't turn blue, and that's no fun.
But
Alright, I got
use
2.
yogurt, it's no problem because tell me that Lucky Charms are good at turn a thick blackberry yogurt into blue. Like yes, you can turn that purple into anything. By the way, I
Oh, shoot. Oh,
freaking
shoot.
adore
Oh, shoot.
blueberry, blackberry yogurt.
Oh no.
Oh man, come on. No! They got from
Yeah, I
behind.
saw that.
I'm on the
Ugh.
back doors. I don't know if you guys. I don't know how the rest. Okay, the middle is kind of contested.
Uh-oh.
No, I blew the map now.
Come on, come on, come on.
Shoot, I turned too late.
Oh! Wipe out! No!
I swear, I bet I screwed it up.
No, that's okay. That was well fought. It was close. It was closer than than we would have thought. So that was pretty good. Well, not too shabby.
Mana, I don't know
Yeah.
if. Okay, so this is just my suggestion. You tell me if you don't want to hear it. And by the way, I don't mean that in a mean way. I
Okay.
know. But I think the best paint roller
Mhm.
is the fountain pen one. Let me check the name.
Fountain pen 1. I
But-
don't know if I know that one.
It's super fast, and it's. Let me see.
Let's,
The menu.
oh,
Oh, I'm the other one. I didn't match.
let's take a look here.
Okay, give me
I
some
also
games.
got something from the catalog, which is cool. Ooh, I got a shirt and headphones. That's cool, and some cards. Nice. That I still haven't used yet. Oh gosh.
I haven't either.
I like the
let's
card
see.
game.
Yeah, I want to play it. Ah,
Awesome. Let me
Sheldon
get
has some more
this.
stuff here. The Carbon Roller Deco is now available to me.
It's the Flingsa roller.
Okay, I'll take a look at that here in a moment. Let's see. Oh, Wandering Thunder. Thank you, Memory Martin.
I couldn't remember if you knew them, so I figured I was looking at my list of who's playing the game, and they're the only person on my list.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, Mana,
Mm-hmm.
if I may, there's one combo with the Flinksa roller that's so good because it's a fast roller that it's not that wide, it doesn't have that much range. Has
Mm-hmm.
somewhat its jumping attack is really slow,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a one shot, it kills on one roll, so you can steamroll enemies. And its special is the that rocket launcher,
Okay.
the Tenta missiles. If you paint your base, and I've done that, I got a triple kill by painting only my base, getting the Flinksa missiles immediately, aiming at all the enemies because all they were so far away that they all fit on my scope,
Nice.
and my missiles went, and I got a triple kill off of that from the base. That's really
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Doesn't always work, but when it does, it's amazing.
So let's just see here what I've got. So that is, what is it called again? I'm sorry, one more time.
Flinksa roller. I think it's a high level one. What level are you?
Swig. I don't remember.
It's easy to spot. It has a red body. It's like
Red
a
body.
its handle is a loop. It's like a metal loop. It has a red
Hmm.
body, and it has like a pen, like a fountain pen.
Oh, flings the roller. There we go. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I have it actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I already
yeah,
have
it's
it.
my favorite roller.
Oh yeah, I'll have to give that one a try for sure.
Yeah, but I'm using the
Um,
brush because I have to be a sword puritan. I'm sorry. Also
Well,
hammer.
the way I looked at it was really I just was wanting to grab something that was kind of close by, and I think the Flings the Roller was on my second screen, so it wasn't like I was really being intentional about it. I
That's
am
fine.
gonna buy some of those things. Ooh,
Again,
I
that's
like
just
that.
my suggestion of what I've seen is the best. But then again,
Mhm.
you have played more than me. You may know something I don't.
No, the thing is too oh, I got a badge of fashion. That's cool. Neat. But no, I haven't actually played a ton with the new weapons here. So no, I take those the suggestions. Those are helpful. I'm gonna get some Arctic duck boots as well. That looks amazing. All right, and then
Holy
one thing. Oh,
matter.
before we go, I do want to show you a little tip here. So, for those of you, and yes, we will raid Wandering Thunder. That'll be great. But if you go over here to what is his face, we're gonna find out. To merch. That's right, merch. The Oi Chum. You want to go here and go to scrub slots, and the reason is we can scrub a Splatfest tee, and in doing so, we actually will get those chunks. It will reset our shirt, so we lose those abilities, but those ability chunks can then be used for other stuff. And if we keep doing that during the Splatfest, it's actually, I believe it's cheaper during the Splatfest as well. And then we can later apply those chunks to other things specifically and get custom gear the way we want it. So definitely a good way to do it. I would recommend that anytime you get 2-3 chunks filled up on your Splatfest tee, go in and scrub it, because it's an easy way to get some good chunks for future setups.
Awesome.
Yeah, I definitely need to look at what abilities I want, because I forget, to be honest. What, like...
But that, yeah, that's a good way to do it, I would say. And then let's see here. Yeah, that is quite a picture there. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, and then the other thing is, as often as you can, I would recommend using an XP doubler if you have one. You get a lot of them just from different things. So you can come in here and talk to staff, and it's one of the foods here. It's the Pescatariat Royale is the one that I use, but you can also use the Pescatariat. I like those ones. And also, if you get conch shells, like I have 4 conch shells right now, I'm going to go ahead and use those conch shells right away. And so go for that. That would be my recommendation as well. Oh, I got a banner. Go in here, use another conch shell. And I've got a new title. I'm an enlightened Dapple Doolies user.
Amazing.
Right? And then, what do we got here? Some stuff to freshen my locker with. And then you can also use some cash for the first play of the day. And you know what? It's cheaper for that. I'm going to go ahead and use it. I had just enough. I now only have 33 whatevers to my name, but I'll take it. I got something for the concession stand. So anyway, that's those are just a couple little last minute tips here. I like that.
Thank you.
Still at $70 for the GoFundMe, Mary Martin says. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So anyway, those are just some thoughts there. We're gonna go ahead and switch over. Ooh, I can use my snooze here so that I get a few more minutes for the ad because it was about to run.
Nice.
And there we go. And then we're gonna snap our fingers, shall we? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yes, Wandering Thunder. That is who we're going to be going and checking out here. Boom, you can see right there. Now snap fingers. Yeah, right. They're playing Splatoon 3. I'm excited to go and hang out with them. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I really had a great time. And so next week we'll be playing some Zelda and going back to Link's Awakening, my friends. And Stillwell, thank you so much. Everybody who's here, I really appreciate you hanging out. If anyone came in from the raids and is new and you liked what you saw, please consider a follow. If anyone's watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed it. For all my friends, thank you for hanging out with me the last few days. It's been fun to play multiplayer games with you. For my friends in the voice chat, thank you so much for being here, and shout outs to you. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Please be safe out there, be healthy, and enjoy Free Comic Book Day. Did you know? Tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day here in the U.S. And so go to your local comic shop and enjoy. I'm going to be taking taking Mana Sprout and picking up some comic books and little nerdy things, and that'll be fun in the morning. So yeah, with that, I guess that's about everything. Again, if you liked what you saw, please do consider that follow. You can also find me on other sites like Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. You can also follow on Twitter my specific thread, which looks like this. It's got this lovely image here, which is so... It's nice. It's just nice, isn't it? So go follow that if you like, and that way you can be along for the journey and make sure that you get notified when I post a go live notification. Well, with that, my friends, we're going to go and say hello to the fantastic and wonderful Wandering Thunder, playing Splatoon 3, family friendly, and they have an amazing overlay. So do good, be well, stay safe and healthy. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.